Hello, Fredlings. I am Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up, and my microphone won't come to me. Hello, Fredlings. I'm Claude from Chicago. We are here for real people with real creativity in real time. Fredlings, never give up, and I want on you. And today we're back with another hardcore Minecraft stream, and Liam is in chat, so I went and grabbed my Nesquik protein power milk thing. So let's jump on in. I hope everyone's having a good Friday. Let's open this up. It's always a good Friday when there's some FredCraft, as well as some hardcore FredCraft, to be quite honest with you. So let's open this up, and let's get the link for the stream, and let's drop it into Discord. Let's drop it into here. Discord is taking forever. Open up. Open. At YouTube. Send. And then. Oh, God, Simon. All right. Yeah, we're back with some FredCraft. Look at this. We're back with some FredCraft. Speaking of time, don't forget to set your time 1 hour ahead on Sunday. At least it's Sunday and it's not tomorrow. Tomorrow I gotta go to work all day, so I don't know what's going on. Sunday there will be a stream. I just don't know. I'm just gonna do the American times till all the times get set again. But don't know what is happening. Tomorrow I'm gonna be gone for a substantial part of tomorrow. So there will be a stream at like 9 p.m. or there won't be. So just don't expect there to be one. I hate to say that, but it sucks because it's like, yeah, do I get home and then there's family stuff and all that stuff, so it's hard to like promise it. The early streams this week, there was a lot of family stuff I had to do, so I couldn't do that and some work things. Mr. Busco, thanks for coming out to the live stream. Speaking of, yeah, we gotta set our clocks ahead. I appreciate you telling me that because I completely forgot. And how has my week been? My week has been pretty good. A lot of work, like I was saying, some family stuff, and then yesterday I had a family thing I had to go to, and I couldn't do anything really. I was exhausted by the time I got home. We got home at like 6 or 7. It was a long day. But how has your week been, Liam? The Nesquik protein power, I will say, is still pretty good. It's not what you think it is, but... or what I thought it was. But it's still pretty good. Let's clean our glasses, and then we're going to start here in a second. All right, so today, if you guys don't know, we like to try to set these little goals before we start live streaming. And we are going to kind of do something kind of a little bit simple today. As I was saying last time, John, thanks for coming out to stream. Long time no see. What's been going on? And we're going to be going to get some enchantments. We're going to try to get ourselves a fortune pickaxe, as well as a... what is the thing called again, Liam? It is called a diamonds. Yes, I think everyone knows what a diamond is called. But we're trying to get ourselves some fortune pickaxes, at least one, and then we're going to go mining. Now, while that is all happening, which is going to be fun and dandy, obviously, I do want to start trying to work on building a mob farm. Now, I don't necessarily have a bunch of, how would you say it, blocks. That's how you would say it. I don't have a lot of blocks, and I know I'm going to need a lot of cobblestone to work on some of these projects. So I do want to make some pickaxes, and I don't think 200, I forgot how much are on these, like 250. I don't think 500 blocks is going to be enough. But we're going to still, regardless, get as many blocks from 3 pickaxes, and obviously we have cobblestone. I guess these. I don't know, I don't know how long it's going to take to get some of these blocks, but I do want to start mining. I do want to start doing some things. So I want to sit over here and start getting cobblestone. I want to start mining some stuff. And if you guys missed the last live stream, we have this. Do we have anything in this boat? Nope. Sometimes when I talk, you guys might think I'm like a little delayed. No, sometimes I'm just a little delayed on myself. Sometimes I just respond slowly. But we made this beautiful farm over here where we have some spuds, and we have some wheat, we have some pumpkins, some sugar cane, and I kind of just want to start knocking out some of these walls. Not because of, like, I need to. Apparently, I should have kept some of that iron with me. Because I'm going to need to dig out some dirt, aren't I? Obviously. But I do want to start, like, doing stuff relatively in this location so that this stuff can grow. And that we can start, like, getting this, selling some emeralds. Because we need a lot of emeralds. Now, we do have a fortune pickaxe. Or, sorry, we do have fortune. We just need to get emeralds for it. So it's not really going to be the end of the world. But I do want to... I cannot wait to start, like, harvesting... Like, I want to have a mob farm. Now, I don't know if we're going to build a mob farm today. That might be a Sunday or late Saturday stream. But I do need a lot of blocks, as most Minecrafters would know. We need a lot of blocks. John, what's been going on? My week has been driving... Hey, John, diamonds are a girl's best friend. Facts. I will agree with that. I'm beginning to get homesick. I miss my car. Well, I can tell you this. Now, I know you probably really do miss your car. There's a mob farm right here. Look at this. Dude, I have never been this lucky. It's a zombie spawner. I will take back my... Ah! Oh, shit! Now, I'm going to tell you this for a fact, though. I don't remember ever getting this lucky with a zombie spawner, like, right there, as well as we had a skeleton spawner. I honestly was hoping that was a spider spawner, not gonna lie. Because the spider spawners are... I mean, we need those for bamboo, as Zach was telling me. We need a lot of string, but that's what the normal mob farm is for. And I honestly forgot, like... how much, or I forgot the dimensions, not how much it's gonna take. Obviously, it takes a lot of blocks, but, you know, right now at early game, it's pretty difficult to do a lot of things in terms of building. So that's why we haven't seen a lot of building going on. And I don't know what this room is, but I kind of want it to be a little taller because, you know, maybe we'll survive down here. Maybe this will be like a mini base. I don't know. I just need, like, a bunch of blocks. A great start. It is a great start. It is always a great start when you find yourself a spawner. Even if you don't use a spawner, I just think spawners overall are, like, a good, like, luck charm. A good, like, thing just to have. And coal. I hate mining coal. I love coal, but I hate mining it. I really do hate mining it. I don't know why. Oh, you know what another problem we might run into is we might run into the XP, like, putting on things. Now, we do have mending book as well. We have mending, protection, and protection 4. And then we have mending, protection 4, and fortune 3. So whenever I talk about enchantments, for people that at least are new or have been here for a while and you just don't know what I'm talking about, just always assume the enchantments that I'm talking about are the highest level you could possibly get. I personally wouldn't be wasting my time getting a Fortune 2 pickaxe. I personally wouldn't be wasting my time to get, like, a Fortune 1. Knowing how Minecraft is played... and how easy it is to really get enchantments, it really, yeah, don't ever think that I'm going to get that. Now, if it was back about 5 years ago, or 10 years ago, I 100%, if I saw a Fortune pickaxe, I would be getting a Fortune 1 pickaxe if that was the first thing that I could possibly see. And the enchantment table, once again, as everyone knows, enchantment tables were really cool. when that was like the only way to enchant. And I will tell you this now, even though enchantment tables are very inefficient in the current Minecraft meta, I will say overall, enchantment tables did give a little bit more excitement for like the whole game. And I'm going to tell you this why. Because enchantment tables at least forced you to sort of use your levels. And remember, if you guys were older, enchantment tables, when it said 25 levels of XP like required, it literally would take all 25 levels of experience, and you would end up getting like a Fortune 2 pickaxe with like Unbreaking 1. But it made you grind to get these spawners, specifically these spawners, and just start whacking for XP to try to make them as efficient as possible, or any other farms. But those are the only ones that I remember making myself, the spawners. Whacking, getting as much XP, coming back, trying to get yourself another efficiency 2, or another, Fortune 2 book, or pickaxe, merging them together with even more XP, and then you would have this like really broken pickaxe, which is, getting a broken pickaxe now is just sort of like normal to have. Like, now getting a pickaxe with efficiency 5 and mending and Fortune 3 is literally, if you have the XP and you have stuff set up, like a farm, like a villager's farmer, which we still need to do, by the way, it literally could take you like 5 minutes to like 20 minutes of max. Because as you guys see, it's just put a thing in there, break it down, open it up. Alright, we're gonna try to fight this. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Some iron, a bucket, beetroot. I cannot believe I'm saying that, but I am actually very excited to be getting some of that beetroot right now. I see these other things in here before Zecular Games comments, or anybody else comments. Claude, why did you not pick up the cool armor? We're right next to our house. If I want to come back and get that, I will get that here, and like when I have like more time to get that. Liam is commenting saying, Claude, you missed the copper. Now, I really don't know how copper works in this game, other than making a telescope. And I didn't even grab those emerald things to make the telescope. So, I really don't know how super useful that is. I know I've seen Zach build some cool things with that, but I personally have never I've never used copper, so I really don't know how legit it's going to be. And I wanted to get these all mined up, these beetroots, because beetroots are obviously very good trading, very bad for eating. Look at this. Let's eat this. Beetroot fills up a half of your bar. I'm going to turn down the game audio a little bit too, because apparently it still is too loud. My microphone is... I don't know if my microphone has gotten worse or what, or I'm just not talking loud enough anymore, but it seems like it has gotten, in terms of loudness, worse, and I really don't know why. Alright, let's make ourselves another chest here. And let's throw that down. Throw those blocks in there, because obviously we are looking for as many blocks as possible. Clear our inventory a little bit of some of this stuff that we don't need. And I believe there was iron here. There is. I would like to get a couple more pieces of iron before I start making a... before I start smelting some stuff, but I want to... Oh, no, there is 2 pieces here. Perfect. All right. I can actually make a shovel, because my shovel is going to break. For hardcore Minecraft, for people that don't play it a lot, and obviously I don't play it that much. I mean, I'm literally played it a few times. Obviously, the speedruns definitely helped. But the hardcore meta is really, you don't know what you're not gonna... You don't know what's gonna happen. Alright? Obviously, because if you die, you die. And the best way to stay prepared is to have yourself a box or as many blocks with you as possible. I've seen people die in hardcore Minecraft quite a lot of times. or they have gotten themselves trapped to where they pretty much have killed themselves. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of like a checkmate where it's like, like you got 10, 20 moves left to go, and you really just can't do, like, you're going to lose the game no matter what. So, um, I've seen people, I'll tell you, I've seen a person play hardcore, and they and it seems like a lot of the issues are going to the end. Now, for example, I seen a guy playing hardcore, and he flew through the end cities, ran out of rockets, and he left his box of rockets back at the house. And he left his what's it called? He left his box of rockets back at the house, and he left all of his building blocks to get back to the island. So he pretty much couldn't make any more pickaxes. He was just, I don't think he had a pickaxe, or his pickaxe broke or something like that. He was done. Like, that was the end of the series right there, because he's stuck in the end city. There's no wood on him. There's no trees. It's over. I also saw somebody recently go to the end, and he built a little safe room, like a little hardcore safe room, and he built a bed right underneath the ender portal. And you might be like, what's the issue with that? Well, the issue with that is it keeps going down there, but that's how you drown. He built a little, like, thing, like a little safe room underneath the end portal, and he put his bed under there, slept in it. The bed automatically kicks you out and glitches you underneath it, because underneath the end portal kicks him into the end. And he obviously beat the end at this point, but he is in this indefinite loop of going his spawn point set at the end portal. So he spawns, he goes back to the end. He spawns, he goes back to the end. And the only way to reset that is if you break your bed, but he can't break his bed because he's spawning in. And that is a sad way to go, and I don't know how he continued his series at that point. I've seen other people die in, like, hardcore based on slight fall damages. I've seen people die a lot of times with, like, glitches. So you really have to play the game pretty nice, because even if there is a glitch, I don't know how to explain this for people that are not sports fans, but for our sports fans people. If you're playing baseball or football or basketball or soccer and you get a bad call by a referee, you just have to keep playing the game, even if you were not technically wrong. But it'd be the equivalent of you fouling out in basketball or getting ejected in baseball or football, where you might have accidentally tackled a dude, but the referee said it was targeting. Or in baseball, you were throwing a pitch perfectly fine, and you accidentally hit a dude with your pitch, but you get ejected because it was targeting. Or if you foul out in a basketball game where you have 4 fouls and you accidentally push somebody, like, you don't even push the person over, they flop, and you get fouled out and you get kicked out. Pretty much, I mean, fouling out isn't getting kicked out the game, but it's like that same mindset. You got to be careful with the glitches in this game. So even if it accidentally happens, you can't come back and keep playing. Like, it just is what it is, and sometimes it happens. It's unfortunate too, but the longer you play, the more likely there's going to be glitches. And playing on the newest updates, which we are doing, more likely to be glitches and stuff like that. What are your thoughts on City Skylines? I hope you can hear me. My thoughts on City Skylines 2 is really what the question was, not City Skylines the original, because City Skylines original was a very fun game when I had a chance to play it. But City Skylines 2, Liam dropped in the trailer, and I saw the trailer on their YouTube page. City Skylines 2 is going to be coming out sometime this year, and from the footage that they showed, it said it wasn't gameplay footage. But I'm pretty excited to see what they are going to be introducing to the game. Now, I don't know what they are going to do in terms of building. I will tell you this. I cannot wait for City Skylines 2 for a couple of features. If you City Skylines 2 is going to have a new AI. I can guarantee you this. By the way, I cannot wait because I will probably end up playing City Skylines 2. I cannot wait to see what it is. But what's going to have is going to have a new UI. So, like, in Minecraft, you see the little hot bar there at the bottom and all that sort of stuff. They're going to have a new UI, guaranteed fact. The Tweety Bird is going to still be there. I can guarantee you that. I think the Tweety Bird was a pretty cool feature in the game just to give people little updates on what's going on in the city. But I think there's going to be some more features and more stuff to do if it isn't already in the game now. I don't remember, but I'm pretty sure they're going to have you be able to tweet back to the civs this time. I think that's going to be something. Obviously, they're going to do the same thing as they did with City Skylines 1. They're going to introduce a bunch of DLCs. They're going to just do sort of a soft release and introduce DLCs, which are going to be even priced higher than the original game. So instead of it being like $20 for a DLC or whatever it is, it's probably going to be 30 or something like that. They're going to release a bunch of them. But I think they're going to be introducing like more finer features inside of the game than there currently is. Like, for example, as you've seen with Zach Daily Games, playing with like going in and making these cool custom mansions and hotels and those sort of things, and as you see me do, use the Move It tool and stuff like that. I feel like that is going to be just part of base game itself. I feel like they're not going to have any of those crazy things. Now, Anarchy might not be a thing, but I feel like there's going to be a lot more fine-tooling things. I would love to see a feature where you can make a custom building on a plate, and then those could randomly spawn into your world within base game. I think the more stuff that they could do in base game where you could build it in like a sandbox, like in Fortnite, where they have those spawn islands or like those Halo maps. Like, for example, you have a small little plate, which is maybe like 64 Minecraft blocks by 64 Minecraft blocks or something like that. Let's just use Minecraft for this example. And then that has a chance to spawn into the world. So you can build your own little houses or your own little shops and sort of stuff like that. I feel like that might be something like that. I feel like they might introduce some sort of multiplayer or maybe a co-op, not a multiplayer. I feel like there'll be a co-op at max. So, like, me and Zach, or me and Liam, or Liam and Zach, or somebody like that. I feel like they would definitely introduce something like that. I also believe that they really need to redo the graphics completely. Obviously, they're going to be doing that, but the graphics from City Skylines, even when I started streaming it a long time ago, the graphics are pretty low. And those are not because me or Zach or anybody that you watch set the settings that low. It's because they are literally just that low res. I mean, City Skylines is a very old game. I don't know how many years ago it was, but it's old. What's up, Tuxpoo? Thanks for coming out to the live stream. They said City Skylines 2 will be a totally different game. Now, if City Skylines 2 is so different to the point of it not even being a city builder or like a completely different game mode, City Skylines 2 is going to flop. It's going to flop so hard, it's going to be terrible. If they make City Skylines 2 where it's like a first-person builder and all you do is like actually build blocks like a Minecraft, it's going to do terrible. City Skylines needs to be like the old game in a sense of all the features are relatively similar. It just needs to be kind of like updated. I don't know how else to say it. Updated, some UI changes, some cool little features, but it doesn't need to be completely different. Minecraft has been doing that for so long that people kind of just get used to it, and there's no real I mean, there is options to go play back on older saves, but if you took a Minecraft 2 and you made it a City Skylines where you build top down, it's going to do terrible. Why do you think me or Zach and a lot of other big Minecraft YouTubers don't ever play those other games? Like, there's a Minecraft Dungeons and Dragons or something like that where you are, like, top down. And then there's another Minecraft game that's completely different. It is very... I will tell you this. It is nice that they don't force change something like that. Even Microsoft, you would assume Microsoft would do it, but I'm happy that they don't do something like that, because force changing stuff is so annoying. If they made it like a top-down builder, like not from like where you can go anywhere, but if they force it to be like a top-down builder, the game is just not going to do good at all. It's going to be that bad. So I just really hope they don't do anything sort of crazy or drastic where they like, you know what, here's the new City Skylines update. We're going to, top-down builders, and you're just gonna kind of have to play this way now. I feel like it's gonna completely flop, and I will tell you this: if it's something like that, I'm not gonna buy it, and I'm not gonna buy it until it goes on sale, or I see enough YouTubers or enough hype about it to make my choice. Because that was like the game Back 4 Blood. Back 4 Blood was supposed to be the new Left 4 Dead 2, and I was so excited to play that and to buy it and to continue to do it. The only issue is with Back 4 Blood 2, I almost bought it. It was like $70 or $80 on a initial release, and it looked so fun. There was enough changes and features to being pretty close to the original Left 4 Dead. Obviously, it wasn't the original Left 4 Dead, but it was pretty close to it. Left 4 Dead hadn't been updated for like 10 to 12 years at this point. It was pretty close, so people wouldn't be too mad if some things were like brand new, because Left 4 Dead never really got updated at all. But they made Back 4 Blood, and they completely messed their entire game up. The devs did, and then they stopped support for the game, I think, a couple months ago. So it wasn't even a whole year until they gave up support on the game. So if the devs are gonna quit updating the game that early on, it just isn't worth your money. It isn't worth your time. And not saying that's like City Skylines, but it was just like, what are you doing? Now, there are games that I still play that there's no dev support. Like, for example, like Planet Coaster. Planet Coaster and Planet Coaster has no support. Planet Coaster's done. Like, there is going to be no updates. There's going to be nothing. They just ended it. They never officially said it, but it's just done. Like, there will be nothing, unless there's a Planet Coaster 2. But they supported it for like 4 years, though. 4 years of DLC updates with bug updates with these things. They at least did that. Now, if they Back 4 Blood, they didn't do that, and it just kind of, no, we're done. So, that's why I didn't impulsively buy the game, and I hope that doesn't happen to Cities, and I don't believe it would, but I just don't want to put money behind a game that A, isn't going to get supported in like 6 months after, or what's it called? It ain't going to get supported again, or it's just as bad. I'm not going to spend $60 on a game for it to be terrible. I feel like everyone's going to force themselves if they buy it. I feel like this is what's going to happen. People are going to buy it. They're going to spend like $60 on it, and then they're going to force themselves to play like 60 hours of the game. So it's like $1 worth of game, and then never play it ever again. That's what sometimes I used to do that in my past. I'm not going to lie to you. Sometimes I would buy a game, and I would say, bruh, I really have to play this on stream for this long because it's not even worth my time. Literally watched the worst series I've ever done on this YouTube channel, and I'm never doing that again. I'm never doing that ever again. I bought Halo Chief or Master Chief Collector's Edition, and I forced myself to play like an 8 or 10 series game through, and it crashed like 3 or 4 times, and every time it crashed, I wanted to throw my computer out the window. Like, it was that bad. I mean, the game wasn't probably bad, but I just did not want to play the game, and I spent so much money on it. I had to play it, pretty much. I had to make a series on it. I wasn't going to play multiplayer. As you guys know, I'm not that person that plays. When I play multiplayer games, I need to have the best internet, so I ain't live streaming. And second, I just like to chill. I don't like to, I like to focus. When I play like those competitive games, as you see like Fortnite YouTubers and stuff like that, I don't talk. Or I just talk about like, we're going here or there or there. It's like, so I just hope City Skylines 2, which I don't believe it is going to be. I just hope it's the same game pretty much with some new updates and some features that are not in the same thing. I hope that there's some sort of co-op and there's some sort of building aspect where you can like build it in a plate and then it can randomly spawn in your world. And I hope they have like not anarchy, but maybe move it and some of those other mods in base game. And they better have mod support for Steam. They better let people still be making those mods. 100%. Please let people make those mods still. If they let go of mod support, it's done. Because if you're gonna let your game die, you better let people mod the game. I mean, you should let the people mod the game through Steam, then let people mod it through outside sources, because then people cannot complain when they install a mod from a third-party service and it doesn't work. They at least know that it's coming through Steam, and you could just uninstall it that easy. Like, for example, I really wish Planet Zoo and Planet Coaster. I get why Planet Zoo isn't doing it, because they're still updating that game currently. But with Planet Coaster, they should 100% just let people mod that game in Steam, and that game will get revitalized like that. If they let people mod Planet Coaster, you would see, I can guarantee you probably even see Zach on it. That's how good it would and could be. All right, I think we're doing pretty good in terms of growing crops and that sort of stuff. Obviously, we still have a lot more time for this stuff to grow up and keep doing its thing before we start making some money. But I'm going to pull up on screen right now. We're going to watch a quick little tutorial on how to make a mob farm here. And we are playing hardcore, so I do have to remind myself that a lot. We are playing hardcore. So we're going to box ourselves up. And we are going to watch how to make a mob farm, because I really do want to do that. So let's go to youtube.com. Let's go into... Oh, by the way, there was a brand new history video that came out, but my phone kept crashing, so I couldn't share my my thing. It's called The Battle of Agates. It's a quick video, so it's a minute and 9 seconds. Minecraft, how to make a mob farm 1.19. It's like creamy, isn't it? That is so loud. That's a full screen one. Why is this YouTube one like that? I guess it doesn't matter. In the ghetto. You know what? One series I do want to watch again is South Park. I've been seeing a lot of that on my feed, and I really want to get back into that. Eleventh solid blocks. What does that mean? 11th. What does 11th mean? I don't know. What does this mean? 11th? 11 stacked solid blocks. Maybe that's what it means. 11 solid stack. 11 solid stacked solid blocks. 14. That's what it means. Don't have scaffolding. Thanks for watching. They do have some vibing music. I've followed vault trucks for a lot of our tutorials, by the way, if you haven't seen some of our old Minecraft videos. All right, I'm already bored. All right, let's continue. Is it raining? It is raining. Claude, we can't hear the rain in the game. Well, no one wants to hear rain in the game. Okay? Nobody wants to hear rain in the game. Alright, we're almost done with our pumpkins, too. That's crazy. We actually just need 2 more pumpkins to grow. There's 5 slots left. What feature... What's... hold on. I have a lot of comments to read by, Liam. I can't believe I missed all these. What they said... They said that they listened to a lot of suggestions on what they wanted in City Skylines 2. What new features in City Skylines 2 would make you run... What new features in City Skylines 2 would make you run out and buy it? What would make me run out and buy it is if it's pretty much the same game and there's going to be dev support for like 5 years. Developer support for 5 years. If there's gonna be no developer support, or at least a promise of it, like, what's the point? I'm not trying to buy a game like back. This is the issue with us young people. We're not trying to buy like Mario 64 and that's it. There's no DLC updates. That's just the game. We don't want that. We wanted the game to survive a while. Why is Minecraft so good? Because they keep having support and they just keeps getting updated. And even if Minecraft doesn't get updated, there's obviously mods. They're not preventing people from doing mods. Now, did you throw the old computer out the window? No, my old computer is actually in this box behind me on that where the keyboard's sitting on top of. And I'm going to try to, for people that don't know what's going on, I'm having some issues with my Napoleon Total War launching. That's like the only game that will not launch on my new computer, and I don't know why. Stop dev support, by the way, for that. So I probably just gonna use my old computer to download that game and record my Napoleon history clips on there, and that is probably the rest of that computer's life. Is to play one game to get clips for a history video. And that's probably all it's going to be. It is very calming to play. Minecraft has always been calming to play. It's very calming in terms of the sense of, there's obviously we die, we're dead, but it just has always been calming. Okay. Well, I don't remember what that tutorial said. It said build up like 64 blocks in... It said 13 stacks. I don't know if I have 13 stacks. Here's what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 stacks? 13 stacks of this. Probably should get like a separate chest so I don't mix all this stuff up. A couple of chests, to be exact. Alright. Well, we're pretty close to the 1. I will tell you that. So 13. I always forget. How many is it across? And I just counted it too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's just make sure that the video says we are correct. It's 11 solid blocks. 13, 12, 11. We're going to throw in all of that here. All right, we actually need 2 more cobblestone blocks, and then we're actually good on our stacks of blocks. That was perfect. We need a lot more, though. We need a lot more blocks. Swoops is gaming. How are you doing? Thanks for coming out to the live stream right now today. Well, I'm Claude for Chicago. Hey. We're playing some hardcore Minecraft, but we are going to be trying to do a mob farm, but more specifically today's stream is to get ourselves some diamonds with our fortune. We need to really sit around and get some enchantments going. We still need to make a mob farm. We really do need to make a villager breeder. We are trying to make a mob farm right now. We're watching Vortex's video on that. Yeah, just a lot of, classic Minecrafting. Getting stuff, building. We need to get some more cobblestone. I'm surprised we actually got enough cobblestone already. So we're probably going to need 3 pickaxes again, and we have 2. And it says build the mob farm at the highest point in the world, or in the spots. Really don't want to go too far away because this is supposed to be a very beginner mob farm. I wish I had my FredCraft Season 2 still. Dang, because I want to go back and look and see how I built that. I wish I could just go back. But I guess we're so early game, I guess I cannot complain. All right, let's bring up that video again real quick so I could show you guys one more time. So we need 11 full stacks of blocks. We're almost there. We need 14 and 20 stacks of slabs. And then we need some trap doors. We need a lot of wood, so we don't have a lot of wood. Stairs, easy to make. Buckets, easy to make. Ladders, easy to make. Hoppers to make. Beds, chest, scaffolding, which we're going to use dirt. And we need ladders. So we still got a lot of stuff to do. Today's really just kind of resource gathering for that. And hopefully we can get some of those things going. I'm going to grab the water for this now and just throw this in here and go. So this is like our cutoff point because then we can start stacking up the next blocks after that. But we need some more iron so we can get some more blocks. So let's go back over here. I believe we have some iron. How are you doing? I'm doing great. It's Friday. I had a lot of family stuff to do this morning. I had a lot of family stuff to do throughout the week. And we were only really able to stream on this weekend. And tomorrow will be a really late stream, or Sunday we'll be streaming not as late, probably around this time. Or if not, a little bit earlier. Claude's trying to get a diamond ring. Got to put a ring on it, Liam. You got to put a ring on it, bro. Mob farms are pretty essential for hardcore Minecraft, in my opinion. My prediction is Claude falls from a high place. If I die from a high place today, I'm going to scream. Okay, I will tell you that. Liam. I will tell you that. We need to get some wood, too, so... We're just kind of just waiting for the stuff to grow for our villagers. Got a lot of waiting to do. So, hopefully it doesn't take us too long to do some of this stuff. Is each session a new map? I mean, world, sorry. No, I knew exactly what you meant. No, not every session is a new map. FredCraft Season 1 and FredCraft Season 2 were all hard Minecraft, all played on hard, preparing us for this moment. The unfortunate thing with FredCraft Season 2, I had some computers issues, and I had to get a new computer. I got a new computer. I thought I had my world saved. I cannot find the file of it. So I might have not saved it, but I remember doing it. But there were some weird things trying to get my computer to run through. So I didn't save the game, or I do have a backup from July, and I played until December. So I'm pretty much missing part of July, August, September, October, November, December. I'm missing 6 months of stuff. So FredCraft Season 2 isn't technically gone. I just don't know if I can find the file or if I will personally play unlive streamed all the way back. I can also just re-live stream from where I left off, but I don't know. I'm not going to give myself that dedication. Right now, at least. But I appreciate you coming out to the stream. We usually live stream for now because we have a little new streaming schedule. We live stream Minecraft on the weekends depending on work, because I work a media job, so I'm all over the place 90% of the time. So I try to give myself like an 8-hour heads up on when we're going to live stream or schedule a live stream for people to come out to the stream or in our Discord, whatnot. But we'll also stream a Planet Coaster, Planet Zoo, which isn't exactly Minecraft, but it is a creative game, and that's pretty much what the majority of our channel is. It's creative builder games where we'll uh, try to do very, 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 very detailed builds with a lot of stress and a lot of breaking stuff. But Minecraft has by far been my favorite game of all time to play, and I just cannot wait to keep playing Minecraft. And I'm very happy that I am. The one thing I will tell you this, I am very happy that I did lose the couldn't find the world, because I really did want to start a brand new series on my computer. Because the first time I played FredCraft Season 2, the only times I played survival other than their hardcore speedrun worlds, which I really don't count, is I've only made 3 worlds. 2 on my last computer and 2 on this one. Like, they were nice chunks, but this time we cannot die. We cannot die. I'm trying to get to episode 100 again. I'm trying to get to episode 100 again. But we are still being pretty risky. I mean, I'm not going to play it, like, so super safe, but we're going to play it a little bit more safe than normal. I mean, I see that's unfortunate. Yeah, it's unfortunate, but I appreciate your love. I don't know how else to say that. It is unfortunate. Dang, it's like, bro, I just wanted to keep playing, because we get this huge mega base. That was our last season. That was our last thing we were doing, was making a mega base, which we still might do in this series, but I don't know yet. We do know yet. All right, but we got some melons, though. That means we can start getting some money for our fortune pickaxe. Perfect. All right, so what was inside of this tutorial video again? We need to get ourselves 3 full stacks of trapdoors plus 48. So we need a lot of wood. We definitely don't have that here. We definitely don't have that, because if you don't know how to make a trapdoor... Do I want to make everything out of birch? I don't know, but... And then I said 48, right? Let's get some more birch wood. I don't know what I was... Birch wood. That's just like I'm not... Or that's just like I'm not lost. I don't know where I am right now. Yeah. I guess that would be the best way of saying that. I mean, it's like, I just don't know how we're going to get there. Because I am so thankful that I found a file, like, tucked away. Because when I was I don't know if I clearly explained this. I know I definitely did it in this stream, but I've said it a bunch of times. But when me and PvP were trying to get my old computer to work on something that I wanted to change, we got it to work. Then we had like a 2-week break where we were so busy we couldn't work on anything. As you guys seen, because I didn't live stream for like 2 weeks. I mean, like 1 live stream here or there. But we had to revert back those 2 weeks. And I think that is the time when I reverted back, I didn't keep that save file. Because I have FredCraft Season 1 complete. And I have a backup file saved from July of last year. So I'm happy. I was so happy when I found that, at least. It's a zip file just sitting there. I'm happy that I made a backup. And I should probably make a backup of this hardcore series. More of just in case if I computer crashes thing instead of like I die and I just keep playing. That would be pretty jank. I have my own hardcore world, but guess what? I die from out of all things. Llamas. Yes, llamas. Can we get an F in the chat, bruh? I'm gonna do an F in the chat in Minecraft itself. That is sad. Llamas? Jeez. Well, llamas do spit and they do deal damage. And I don't know if you can block with... I don't know if... I don't have a bed. I don't have a bed. Okay. We gotta get back now. I don't have a bed. I thought I had a bed on me. I thought I had my bed on me. I don't have my bed on me. Alright, I guess we're gonna have to fight to sleep tonight, boys. There's a bunch of creepers around. Why am I gonna fight while I could sleep? While I could just go back to our farm and just... our church and sleep. There's creepers over there 100% though. And those aren't gonna go anywhere. I want to make sure that this area is pretty lit up, because there's actually villagers just walking around doing whatever they want. That's not the best, but it's still so early game. I don't have a bed up here. I do have a bed, thank goodness. I blame Claude for killing Fred. F. Yeah, I can't remember. Oh, you know what? The one other issue I would have, even if I got FredCraft Season 2 back, for people that are curious, is even if I got FredCraft Season 2 back, that scared me so much. I don't have my Minecraft login information. So, even if I got the series back, I would be struggling to get my stuff back because I don't have my armor, I don't have my bow, I don't have my shulker boxes. Everything's inside of the ender chest. So I can't access the ender chest on a different account. I have to be on my Claude from Chicago account. Claude from Chicago account, and I don't have that because Microsoft locked my ass out of that, or I don't have the right email, but I have like 4 Minecraft accounts, and I don't want to say I don't know which one it's under, but I do think I remembered which one it was under, because I remember what the original username was. Alright, before we start doing stuff, I want to make sure that we look and make sure there's no creepers around. Creepers are still instant death. Alright, we still need to cut more trees down, obviously. We need to get that up to 4 stacks and 48. We're pretty close, but we still got a lot more to go. I had a wandering trader, and I tried to kill him because they were at my base, and an annoying creeper snuck up from behind me, took half my hearts, and then the llama spit on me and died. Very embarrassed. Yeah, see, Liam and everybody else, it is not just a Minecraft thing to be paranoid about. Creepers are like Steve is the main character, and I'm playing as Alex because I didn't change my person from making this new Java account. But creepers are the main character for the game for a reason. They run the game. I gotta go, but I'll sub and come back later. Well, thank you so much, Swoops is gaming. I pray that you don't die in your next hardcore world, and hopefully I see you here soon. And Minecraft or something else. Have a great, wonderful rest of your day and weekend. But yeah, creepers, whack. Whack. Whack, whack, whack. They killed Kenny. I remember you saying that earlier. I loved South Park as a kid. I loved South Park as a kid. It was so not... I shouldn't have watched it. And my boss's daughter is starting to watch it. And he told me about it. And I'm like, bro, what? You're letting your child watch this? And he's like, yeah. I mean, he's a cool dad. I will tell you that. He's the cool dad. But I'm like, bro, you should not let your kid watch this. And he let her watch I'm sorry my boss was watching, but this is my opinion. I told him, it was funny to hear. It is funny to see their feedback, but they let him watch they are some good episodes. I will tell you they are some good episodes. So, I mean, I don't know. It was the Christmas, the Woodland Critters Christmas. The Woodlands Critters Christmas, the Adventureland one, the Land of Imagination Land one. I don't remember what it was. I can't remember what the other two were. And she was like texting him like updates on like comments and stuff like that. But some of those things were like, what the French toast? I just remember Whittling Critter one being stuck in my brain because that one's a little bit traumatizing for me as an adult. It's a little weird. I can't remember what the other ones were. But I love South Park. I mean, South Park was legit. I started watching them before you were born. I actually love the saying. I don't get. I hate. Maybe that's just when you get an older thing. But I actually appreciate it when I say stuff like that to you, Liam, or to other people. Other people get taken back by it, maybe because they're just not that much older than I am. But I actually like relating myself to people in terms of like that, because it's like, it's not a bad thing. It's not a bad thing. It's like, it just relates you in time with that person or something else. It's like, for example, like, you know, my boss, you know, I wasn't born, but you were like, I don't know, 20 years old, 30 years old. You know, you were doing this at this time. It's like, I like it. I know some other people don't, but I like, my boss was, my boss was 11 years old, just chilling around over here doing something, or 10 years old, or 40 years old when I was doing something. Or you meet people, it's like, that's just like, I find that the most fascinating thing ever. It's like, wow, when I was a child, this person was doing this. I think it's fascinating, and I cannot wait for one day. I don't know, maybe because it hasn't happened to me a lot. Maybe that's why I'm thinking it's pretty cool. I'm sure like one day somebody's going to say, well, who remembers that, Claude? I was just born then. I don't know. Would that get taken back by that? I don't know. Maybe I do get taken back by it. But I feel like, a lot of our people that stream with us or watch our streams, they're younger than me. It's fascinating. It's like, I was like 10 years old when some people were getting born. Like, I remember like those sort of things. Like, Minecraft is officially older than some of our people that watch this stream. Like, remember that, Liam. Remember that, people. Minecraft is older than some kids that are playing Minecraft right now. Think of that. Like, what? Like, it's just fascinating. I don't know. I find it fascinating, at least. All right. What was the next thing we needed to get? I think I made too many trap doors. I think I wasted a lot of wood on trap doors that I didn't need to do. Okay, let's pull up our tutorial here. We need to get slabs, obviously. We need stairs. Water buckets, done. Ladders, done. Well, we actually don't have ladders. Hoppers, though. We need some hoppers. And a bed. Why do we need a bed? I think it said it needed 4 hoppers. And how many stacks of these things that I need? I needed 2 full stacks of ladders. And then 4. 2 full stacks and 4. Which were pretty close. So a lot more trees to be cut down, Liam, and everyone watching. Back in my day, South Park is 26 years old. Isn't that crazy to think? Because I'm 24. Look at it. Isn't that crazy? It is so crazy. Well, I guess yesterday when I was at this family event, they asked me how old I was, like my parent, or yeah, I forgot. You forget because you think about your age so much, you forget that people really don't care about. You got to remember this. I remember hearing this in a book, and in a motivational. People really don't care about you as much as you think they care about you. If you mess up, they really don't think about a mess up that much as most people think. They might think of it every once in a while, but it's not like the thing that they're constantly thinking about. But yeah, when I heard that and I heard it again yesterday, people really don't care at all. People are so focused on themselves that they don't care. And I heard that from not exactly, that wasn't like a bad thing, but they're like, you're 24. Like they didn't, like my family forgot that I was 24 years old. It makes sense. it completely makes sense. They have their entire whole life. Why would they know? I don't even know their age, so I can't be butthurt over that. Like, but I was like, it was just. I mean, it like they proved their point. That's why when I read books and listen to things, I'll tell you this. That's like my greatest line. As of recently, I tell you this. Uh, I love listening to podcasts. Not really podcasts, speeches, conventions. I don't like podcasts as much on my personal forte. I mean, I listen to Zach, but that's not a podcast. He's streaming. That's like a different thing. But I like listening to old people talk, old men and women that are in their 40s, 50s, 60s. Um, I love. Oh, Liam, remember that TikTok I just sent you the other day with the tree like this? I think I'm gonna make it floating. I think I'm gonna make it floating. I forgot to say bling blong, but it's like, I like listening to older people talk. And I'm talking about older people. I'm talking about people like I said, 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s. I love listening to them talk because they actually know. They actually have been through a lot. Now, they might not be the exact same experience as you, but they have met enough people and they have done enough things in their lives. I know you know this more than younger people, Liam. So you're probably, this is why you probably watch a lot of my live streams, because you actually relate to some of the conversations that I talk about. But it is so fascinating because if you ever had like a problem with something, you just go talk to somebody that's older than you, and they should have some sort of advice. Your parents are good advice if you have parents that are around, or your parents have done a lot. But you know, your parents are, for most people, parents are no more than hopefully 18 years older than you. Hopefully 18 years older than you. But you know, they still haven't done a lot. You know, if you're 24, that means your parents would be what, 30, 42, like 45. They still haven't done a lot. They still haven't done a lot in their life. My math's a little bit off. Zach's probably quoting me right here, actually. But I mean, like, Zach doesn't do that, by the way. I just like to make. I love Zach. That's why. But it's like, you know, your parents aren't really that much older than you, and it's kind of hard to get. It's good to get like personal advice though from your family, because obviously you're gonna deal with your family for probably the rest of your life. But it's like, dude, like I find it pretty cool to just kind of see, like, you know, actually what the biggest thing is what I struggle with, and you probably struggle with it less, Liam. Just based on you experiencing things. You have your own kids. You have your own kids that are adults. Remember that they're um I it's hard to get off the little things. I feel like sometimes I will get so sucked up sometimes on like being so like upset over something little that it'll sometimes be like it'll take over. It'll take over, and like I don't know how to explain it taking over. Like you just think about it all the time, and I guess when I'm like, even though I read books like this and I've heard people talk about it and stuff like that, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna come to that realization in like 20 years, 40 years from now, and think about this stream and think about all the things that I was like really like upset about, or something that consumed me, and just realize it actually wasn't worth being that upset about at all. I thought am I getting glitched out of ladders? No, because I keep running over to the forest and I keep picking sticks off the ground. That's what is happening. Oh, perfect. Look at this. Perfect amount of ladders. All right, so we got the ladders done. All right, what is next? We got the ladders. We need more blocks though for these ladders though. We need two more stacks of full blocks. So cobblestone. I'm gonna go with cobblestone because they're so easy to get. We need some stairs. We need slabs, hoppers. The chests. I do have the chest, and I gotta make hoppers though. So let's throw those in here. The chests. Now we need to make hoppers. So let's go get some iron. I hope I have enough iron over here. I need to set my stream deck. I haven't had my stream deck since I got my new computer. I have actually been that lazy to even update that. The Simpsons is 34 years old and Bart is still in school. Right. And Stan and Cartman is still in elementary school, and Kyle and Kenny too. I forgot my age sometimes. Shh, I'm 21. 21? Now, I don't like to go back and think about it so often, and I guess it probably will progressively get more like this when I'm older. But I need more iron, I'm pretty sure. I need, oh, gosh. I need like a couple more pieces of iron. I need 4 more pieces of iron to make this work. What are some things that I wish I did differently as a young person? I know I'm young still now. I try to limit mistakes, and I still do make quite a lot of mistakes every once in a while. Hopefully less than before. I do really wish on some things that I was told is I really wish I paid more attention in terms of forcing myself to read and forcing myself to be a little bit more business oriented in terms of working on my own stuff on the side. Now, I did do quite a lot of that if you knew me growing up or in my teenage years. I did actually do YouTube and stuff like that, but I really, really wish I wasn't as naive in terms of the sense of doing a collab channel. I wish I did see some of the red flags and signs a little bit early on in terms of friendships, relationships, and that sort of stuff. Not, I wish I was also nicer in some of those instances as well. But the one big thing that I'm going to talk about is in terms of the I really wish I wasn't as naive in terms of the collab channel and doing my own YouTube channel. Now, I did my own YouTube channel on the side for quite some time, and I didn't realize the mistakes I made. I learned from all the mistakes, obviously, over the time, but I wish I just focused on streaming or doing more YouTube videos for my own channel instead of investing all my time into a collab channel, which was pretty much my own channel at that moment anyways, because other people would just post a video every once in a while. I feel like I should have focused more on doing that sort of stuff and just like forcing myself to do more YouTube and that sort of thing. I did a lot. I still did a lot, and I just wish I just made one channel, made one name, and stuck to it. Now, getting this name Claude from Chicago may seem pretty easy and, you know, something that you guys just cannot really imagine me being other than. But I've been quite a lot of YouTube different names, and I think me as a young person, I think I was a little bit too impulsive, and I don't really think long term in terms of like, you know, do you really want, is this a fad name or is this like a permanent name? I did have a permanent name though for quite some time for my other channels and my gamer tag and stuff like that. I kind of wish I kind of kept it as that. Then I would never have to change, but my old gamer tags and stuff like that, which the ones I did keep for quite some time, and I still do have some of those accounts, and I still have them logged in. Like, that was a pretty consistent name. Like, everyone knew who I was, and it was not unique, but the people that I knew and the stuff that I did, it was just, it never changed. It never really changed. But there was a bunch of, like, YouTube channels and stuff like that where I, like, didn't use my gamer tag, and I just left it as is, and those names were just random, really. Some of them I don't even remember what they were. It just was random. Do you ever think about doing a Minecraft tutorial Let's Play? I don't have any inkling on doing a tutorial Let's Play. I know a lot of people that watch my streams are sort of newer or don't know a lot about Minecraft in some cases. Not you, but I mean, like, because you do know a fair bit, but I mean, like, that would be beneficial. The only issue is, not saying that I don't have the amount of time to do this. I just know doing a Let's Play video series as me getting older and as of me watching and doing a lot of YouTube and work, doing videos is 10 times harder. And doing videos obviously doesn't get enough, like, recognition in terms of, like, views wise, but it just isn't really worth it in my opinion, because I'd be stressing out and it'd be a lot more work than I need. And I just want to sort of just jump on like Zach does, do something fun every single day, just kind of just relax, play some Minecraft, talk with you guys in chat, build some cool things, and then leave it as is. Make some cool. I do really enjoy making the videos for the Patreon thing, and as you clearly know, Liam, this channel is pretty much. This channel is pretty much like how Zach says his channel is it really is an outlet to kind of relax and have fun. It isn't really to make money. Obviously, even hitting the wall of knowing that I can never really make money on this account because of how Google has it set up. I thought, I could contemplate that for a while before I even went to Twitch, like in my head. Do I just make a new YouTube channel to start over? I know a bunch of people said that, but I was like, do I want to put another 2 years into making a YouTube channel again to make it start over? Do I start over again to, like, just maybe have a potential of getting 5 cents from a video? It just isn't really worth it. And obviously, you, Zach, and a bunch of other Patreons that support the channel are going to do that out of the kindness of their heart, and it's not a lot of money, and it never will probably be a lot of money, but it's fun just to sort of chill and relax, and there's not this, I have to sit here and I have to live stream 8 hours a day every day to make, it's literally, if you want to become a patron, you can. You want to donate, you can. But that money goes back into the channel. It goes back into my stomach. I'll tell you that. And those Patreon exclusive videos go back into my tummy. And that's more than enough for me. Now, Claude's history course, shit. That different. That a business. That is a business. You will not be seeing me post random garbage on that channel. If it ain't good, it ain't coming out. Yeah, if it ain't good, we will wait 4 months to post a video. We will wait. As you've seen with some of our Julius Caesar stuff. We will wait. That's what we do when we are younger. It's true. I do wish that I spent a little... Well, I guess I can't regret anything, but I do wish I was a lot nicer to people. I was not this nice as a child. And as a teenager. I explained that to some of my friends in real life. They really don't believe me, but I was not nice. I was pretty mean. I had a lot of angst buildup. I don't know what you want to call it. I was just not as nice. And it was hard to get over that. And I still struggle with that, but based on getting older, at least from my scenario that I was saying earlier about you just get older, you just know it's not really worth being that upset about. Some of the stuff I was mad about and mad at people for really wasn't worth it. Um, I should have known too at the time, which I now know is like, are these people really your friends? There's a good friend of mine in real life. They have friends that are not the nicest to them, and I try to explain that to them, and so does my other friend try to explain that to them, and they really are not that nice to the point of like, it's not like I'm just being rude because I don't want to hang out with them. No, they're just not being nice to them at all. So from some of their comments and text messages and stuff like that. Um, and I try to explain that to them, and I think I didn't explain as much as my friend did, but my one friend explained to the other, this is what they're doing, blah, blah, blah. Like, this is what's going on. Do you want to deal with this? Do you want to deal with that? That sort of stuff. Um, and I think they finally realized that, and I kind of like being there because I'm not going to ever tell somebody. I will never tell you. I never will say this. At least that's what I've gotten better. As before, I would just tell people how it was and how things should be done. And if you didn't do it the way that I said, it's on you're bad. You're doing this to yourself, and kind of like. Now I just give people the information. You take that information and do whatever you want with it. I'm still gonna be your friend at the end of the day. I'm not gonna be mad at you if you mess up, but I'm just telling you some of these things that you might think are small little things might be some life-altering decisions you might make on. Especially with you being friends with somebody that are rude to you. It's not worth being friends with people that are like that. It just isn't. If you're not going to be nice, it's fine. You don't have to be nice to me. I think we could do slabs efficiently in a crafting table. I think it's a stone cutter for the stairs, but we don't really have a lot of stairs to make. All right, let's see. We need 14 and 20 slabs, which is a lot. So let's see this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So these all have to get fully stacked. Perfect. And then it was 20 if I was correct. Perfect. Made a lot more than we probably need. I still need some more building blocks. We still need 2 stacks of regular building blocks. And there's a creeper above us. So we're going to try to go around that creeper, or kill that creeper and then go around it. We're going to grab some of our money sitting here in the field. We're going to harvest some of those bigger crops a little later. We're going to harvest some of those bigger crops a little later. What the hell happened to my, Who stepped on this, bruh? Oh, that's so annoying. Probably a dang creeper or something. Maybe I stepped on it, but I just don't remember doing that. Do I not have my bling blong here? I don't have my hoe here, bruh. Alright, whatever. We still gotta get a couple more stacks of stuff. No, I don't, Liam. You can't control what others do. Yeah, I think that is the biggest mindset in terms of me getting older, and me understanding is people. I learned that a long time ago, and that's what I was trying to tell my friends is people people really think that they can change somebody. I'm not saying that you cannot change somebody in terms of giving them guidance, to being a mentor, to giving them advice. You would change people that way, yes. But if you physically think you can change somebody, you're wrong. You have to know if the person A has potential. Everyone has potential, but some people are not going to use it, and some people will never use it. Some people don't care. You have to know when to put your efforts somewhere else. And that doesn't mean that you're quitting. But some people try to get into specifically relationships. Thankfully, I haven't been this way. Maybe I have, but I just didn't realize it. Or maybe I should have looked back at it. But some people get in relationships and try to change the other person. And it seems to me it has been most specifically men that do that. From my experiences and from my knowledge, it's not saying that it hasn't, but it seems like men usually try to take women and try to force them to do whatever they want. In terms of like changing their attitudes. Like for example, like you can't go hang out with this person. You can't do this. You can't do that. Well, if you wanted somebody like that, you should have dated somebody else that doesn't do those sort of things. Like for example, if you don't want your girlfriend going out all the time, doing things, you probably should have dated a girlfriend that just doesn't do a lot of things in the beginning. If you start dating somebody that's goes out all the time and then tell them not to go out, you're just building yourself problems. And you can't change anybody. They're still going to do it. They might listen to you for a while, but they're still going to do it. They're just going to do it without you knowing. And I think I think it's hard for people to comprehend that, because it seems like a lot more men will do that than the other way around. I have seen women try to do things like that to their. Well, I guess the one thing I will tell you though, it is very weird when you see it the other way around. I will say it's even weirder. It's not right either way, but it's so weird when like there's a very alpha woman that literally will not let their husband do anything at all. I mean maybe because I'm a guy, I see that, but it's very weird. It's like it's very weird. But now I'm gonna stop talking about some of those deeper conversations. We're just playing Minecraft here. All right, so we have to make some stairs. We have to make a bed. We need to make 4 stairs, 1 more hopper, and a bed. And then we're done with the resource gathering. And how long have we been streaming for? 1 hour and 25 minutes. Which isn't bad. And I know I can use a stone cutter to make these a little cheaper, but it is 4 stairs. I am perfectly fine, because we actually need all this iron so that we can make a hopper. We have literally no iron to spare. We're done. No, we need to make this a full stack, actually. Now we're done. Now we need dirt. Now we need 2 stacks of dirt. See, I knew there was one more thing that we're missing. We need stacks of dirt. I guess we could start digging some of this dirt out over here, and I'm sure I have dirt sitting in a chest somewhere as well, because obviously this farm's going to keep going. We should probably grab some melons. So we can start a melon farm. We are not getting scaffolding. We're using dirt. We are using dirt. There's no way in hell I'm using scaffolding, Liam. I love you, but there is no way in heck I'm using scaffolding. I don't have string. Then they are going... I read your comment about the bling blongs and the push-ups. Bling blong is not a bad word. Bling blong is not a bad word. Then they are going to cheat on you and then get tired of the relationship and leave you. Yeah. There's it is always sad to hear that stuff. And did I just do 3 on a reason for here? I don't remember if I did 3 on a reason for a reason, or I was going to do 4. I don't remember. Yeah, I could say that some things I don't have advice on. Some things I haven't experienced, and some things I pray to God that I will never experience in terms of relationships or personal things. There have been some very traumatic things that I've heard about or known people that have had, or some things that have happened from reading in books or something like that. And I really don't know what to say. I really don't know how to say it. And I never have experienced it. Or sometimes some people say things and I have never experienced it. I've never heard of that. I don't know what to say. And if you say something like, I don't know what to say, it is, then people respond like, you don't have to say anything. I wasn't looking for you for an answer. But they obviously trusted you enough to tell you that. Or they're so desensitized at this conversation that they don't know how traumatizing it is. Like I think, including myself, I mean, I haven't really experienced very many traumatizing things, thank God. The stuff that I thought traumatizing is like nothing to some people. But it's like, shit. Like, what I was telling my friend the other day is what I do. What I do in terms of humbleness. I will literally watch like homeless people or people that are living in a bad situation or a bad relationship or cops or some sort of show, and I'll watch it, and I do that to remind myself and to humble myself that, yeah, my life is not bad at all. Stuff that I have experienced is not bad at all. And I used to do that all the time without knowing that I did that. I used to do that all the time without knowing that I was doing that to improve myself. I did that for years without knowing I was doing that to improve myself. But I heard it actually in, I believe it was Brian Tracy's or Jim Rohn's talking, not a podcast, like their speech thing. And they're like, they didn't say specifically to do that, but they specifically said, I think it was Jim Rohn, you know, if you were living right now and if you switch somebody, if one person in the entire world on the opposite side of the world switched with you and you guys traded each other's problems, you would be begging in 3 seconds to give those problems back. And I didn't realize, like, that's kind of what I was doing by watching some of these things. And I was like, holy crap. Like, some of these things, thank God, it's hard to fathom it. It's like, holy bling blog. I know this has gotten real deep here, but it's like, thank God that's not me. Like, I don't know how else this... It's like, thank God that's not me. Like, this is as bad as I thought. I thought this was terrible, and it probably could have been. But it's like, shit, that is not as bad as, like... as it could have been. I have literally nothing to complain about. That's how I try to live life sometimes. I just try to live it as positive as possible. I was in a kind of a dark time at some points, and I didn't really know how to cope with some things. I didn't really know how to do with some things. And then I just try to be as nice as possible to everyone. I also try not to get taken advantage of, because being nice is usually a perk of taking advantage of somebody. So I just try to live as best as I possibly can and try to be as nice as I can to people, and hopefully everything works out. Or everything will work out, not hopefully. All right, look at this. We are going real. Look at how quickly this farm is going. Obviously, we cannot eat any of these potatoes yet or sell any of these potatoes yet, but look at how much has grown. I kind of want to do a field for each of these crops. Like, one for beetroot, one for, like, potatoes, one for this, one for that. Because obviously we could make a lot of money that way. But I don't know how long that's going to take. But I'm pretty sure we're going to be able to fill this up right now. And then we're just going to keep all our seeds and all of our food, so when we do have a guy to sell it to, we will have all that supplies. Push-up time. What is it with you and the push-ups? I didn't swear. Bling blong is not a push-up term. We're using bling blong in terms of replacement for swearing. I will tell you this. I have limited my swearing on stream pretty significantly, which I'm very thankful for and very blessed for. But in real life, man, it is... I think swearing in real life has now switched 180. I think I swear a lot more in real life than in this. Maybe I should be swearing more in video games than in real life. Money, 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 money. Bling blong is a bad word, Liam says. Bling blong is a bad word. Then you use it as a what? Reading 101. Let's go to naturalreaders.com. I feel like naturalreaders.com has slowly gotten slower.
Substitute.
Substitute, see? Bling blong is a bad word, then you use it as a substitute. It is a substitute word, yes, you are correct. It is a substitute word. Is that a bad thing for it to be a substitute word, or is it better than saying... It's like, goodness me. Goodness me. I think a substitute word is better than saying some of the actual words. All right. We have all our supplies. And I'm going to start building the farm, I guess. Here? I really don't know where I'm going to build it. It said build it in the highest spot in the world. Building it over the ocean is always a good bet. I still don't know where I'm going to, I really don't know where I'm going to build my house. I really don't have any plans on building a house right now. Maybe I could build it on this side so we're still close enough to the farm. Maybe I'll build it right there on that island. I have to pee so bad right now. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take a pee break. I'm gonna take a quick pee break, and we're gonna stay alive in this hardcore world, and hopefully we don't die. And I actually should have not taken the blocks out of this one because that's our building blocks, Claude. So I'm gonna be right back, Fredlings, and we're gonna stay alive in the world so stuff keeps rendering in. I don't think I have music. All right, I'll be right back. I just read Liam's comments and I appreciate everyone for coming and still saying here, but I did a food review. There's a food review or a snack review coming up. There is a snack review coming up this Monday and next Monday. I pre-schedule some of the snack review videos because I don't know when I'm gonna get content for the food review videos. I really want to tonight to record a food review video, but I gotta be up pretty early and all day tomorrow, so I don't know. But I did not food review this. Now this is just gonna be coming straight out. When I was in Indianapolis a couple weeks ago, I had these and I was starving. I was starving. It was so late at night. I was starving. I had no food, but I had this. I had this, and I had some cashews, honey roasted cashews. I had to hold myself over for the night, and I was starving, waiting for breakfast. at the hotel. And the hotel breakfast was garbage. There was no pancakes. I had an cheese egg omelet, garbage. Cereal was not even good. Like, Fruit Loops, not even good. And I was eating that on the way home. And that was the day I went to that food review at that zoo, and I had even a garbage breakfast lunch thing. It was bad. But I had these held me over, and I wanted to do a food review of these on, and I wanted to save them, but these were the only things I could eat, and I had to eat them. I was saving these for the food review, snack review, so I didn't do them, but I'm going to do them now. The Pringles Scorchin' Wavy Loaded Nachos. So let's try them. It's been like 2 or 3 weeks since I had these, so. Now, these Pringles are good. And I like them. They're not originally hot. They become hot a little later on. They become hot after you eat them. Look at how much is on here. Look at that. But even when I originally got these, or I was given these, they taste very weird. They taste like baked. They taste... Focus. 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 They kind of taste like baked. It's not bad. I mean, we're not making a video on this, and there will not be a video coming out on this. It is spicy. I will tell you that. It is. You can feel it after. But I will give this, like, I don't know. It's like a 7. It's pretty spicy. I mean, but it's not the spiciest thing in the world. But I will say it's not like... I mean, it's like a 7. A 7's a decent rating for Pringles. Liam's talking about he has the sour cream one. I got some sour cream with cheddar cheese. That one is like a 7 as well. I got those in my thing right now. Jack, thanks for coming out to the stream. Top 10 hours. We have PvP at 412. Cripsa in second. Simon in third. Liam's having fun in fourth place with 274 hours. Congratulations. And in fifth place, we have Dandelion. Hi, Jack. It is Hardcore Minecraft. Jack, I appreciate you coming out. You joined at the perfect time. We're doing a Pringles review. We usually do those just for our Patreons, but I already had some of these. Okay. Well, we are nowhere near getting our diamonds that we want to obtain, unfortunately. But we are going to go and start making our mob farm. Not an original design, but we are going to be making a mob farm. So let's find our chest boat. And we're going to roll it over here, throw all of our supplies on, and we're going to start making our little mob farm. And then after that, hopefully we could try to get ourselves a fortune pickaxe so we could do that on Sunday. Because Saturday, I'm not sure what's still going on because with work, I don't know how it's going to work out. So we still got to wait a little bit. So please bear with me for Saturday. Just assume there will be no stream Saturday. But if we can, I most definitely will. But it's going to be late. Like, it's going to be late. You're just going to see it pop up at like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. It's just going to be there. All right. Let's go and let's start working on our mob farm. Let's just double check we grabbed everything. Nah, I prefer hot Cheetos mixed with Da Bomb. I never heard of that. I've heard about Cheetos. It is, Da Bomb is the 5th hottest hot sauce. What? Yeah, we are, that is not as hot as this. That is not as hot as this. I'll tell you that. It is not as hot as this. It is not as hot as that, I'll tell you that. I like hot stuff to a point to where I can consume it. Jack, do you eat the Jack Reaper? Jalapeno? I think it's a jalapeno. The Jack Reaper. I've never eaten. I think the hottest things I've ever had was like a jalapeno. I don't know. I think that, yeah, I think like the hottest thing I've ever had was like a jalapeno. Oh, we made way too many stairs, by the way. I thought I made 4, but I made 16. I didn't pay attention because I remember a stonecutter, you get 1 stair, and I was made 4 stairs thinking I was getting only 4 of them. But I made 16, so. Seek me out, the diamonds in the rough. Jack, that's hot. That's too hot. Oh. It looks like that's 3 million units is not a hot enough for you. Scovolio units. Scoville units. You know what I will tell you this before we start working on this is I really like the show Hot Ones. Hot Ones is a really cool, unique design of a show that it's just a cool idea. It's just a cool concept, and I like it. So begin by placing all your scaffolding or ladders down. Okay, so we have to go up 64 by 64 in the height. Okay, we are going to pray. Everyone, let's pray for a second that we don't die doing this. All right? We're going to try to do most of this over the water. I'm going to get rid of some of this sand just in case. We're going to pray. We got to go up 24. Now, there is a little thing here, so this might not be the most efficient in the world, but this is just our quick spawn one. So, our quick spawn one's going to be permanent, is what that means. Alright, let's do it, boys and girls. I don't have any other blocks with me, so we got to come back down. We have to jump off of this now to get our ladders. 128 blocks. Yep. I really want to get the diamonds, though. Oh, that dolphin scared me, I'm not going to lie. I thought that was like the Vix. The Vix. I like pleasant, hot things, but when it gets ridiculous, you can't taste the food or anything, then what's the point? Liam says, I would agree with you on that. The hottest stuff in terms of things that I'll eat is Asian zing or hot. Hot from Buffalo Wild Wings is a little too much, in my opinion. I like hot from other places, like Hooters, which is my dad has recently got a lot of Hooters, or a couple of local restaurants. It's just enough, but hot from Buffalo Wild Wings is it's hot. It doesn't taste. It's just like I can feel it in my mouth right now. Asian zing because it's kind of like sweet hot, but I think Asian zing is as hot as I go with in terms of enjoying. All right, everyone, let's pray that we don't die. Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. Somebody clip it. Woo! I was a little scared there. I know I was jumping in water, but that was very scary to do in a hardcore series. All right, now we just got to ladder up. Ladder up, boys. We're going to put the ladders on this side. Just in case if I walk off the ladder, I will most likely fall into the water. Probably should put the ladders on the other side because technically you'd be going forward on your W key going up this. If you miss W key, you would actually go onto land. Man, I love the hottest chip in the world. Did you actually buy it? Is it that blue chip? Is it that blue chip? That blue Dorito looking thing? I don't think it's a Dorito, but... Easiest way to lose your breath and throw up. Oh, look at, yeah. Oh, gosh. Yeah, I think I'm okay. I think I'm okay. For 6 hours. Definitely okay. Yes. God. We're in the clouds. This is where you're going to beat it if you eat that hot chip. No damage for landing in the water? Thankfully. All right. Let's continue watching the tutorial. All right, so we're at the top. Place some blocks around it so you won't fall. So are these the blocks that we need to build or what? After that, build a 4x2 platform to one of the sides. Okay, so he places 3 blocks down and then a 4x2. Okay, so we need more blocks. I knew that was going to be an issue. They always do that in terms of tutorial videos. They say, you need this many blocks, but just for this tutorial, we're going to add some more here. Like, bro, what? Tell me how many blocks I need. Now I want some chips, Claude. Thanks. Dyslexia, I read it correctly, and I still read it wrong. You're welcome, Liam. The only way I can do this is if I have a heat. Sorry. The only way I could do this is I have a high heat tolerance, or I have no taste buds, Jack says. I think it's both. I think it's both. I do think people do have a high taste tolerance. As a kid, hot stuff did not seem to be as hot. The older you get, it seems like it gets hotter. Now, my aunt was talking about this yesterday. Obviously, our bodies change every 7 years to be different. And it seems like our bodies get weaker after those 7 years overall, in my personal opinion. So after you turn 7, then 14, 21, 28, your body keeps changing. And I feel like with those changes, you probably lose some heat tolerance. All right. So we need to start grabbing some of our... Let's watch some of this tutorial before we continue, okay? So we built 3 out, and then we built a 4x2 platform. And what are we doing next? Then we need to place our double chest down with some hoppers. Okay. Then place 2 blocks in front of them with the stairs. And then the slabs. Okay, so we should probably just grab all the stuff that we kind of need now. I mean, we're still going to have to come down here a couple times, but we might as well grab some of the stuff that we're going to need. So hoppers, chest, slabs, stairs, blocks, Probably just grab everything at this point, and we'll see what we need. Just so we have it, so we don't have to come back down every 3 seconds. Welp, I'm going to test that theory by drinking a bottle of hot sauce. You probably shouldn't drink a bottle of hot sauce. Even if you have no taste buds, you probably shouldn't drink no bottle of hot sauce. I can't take the hot as much as I'm an old guy. Much now as I'm an old guy, Liam says. Yeah, I feel like that's probably the same. I could like distinctly remember hot flavoring from Buffalo Wild Wings on boneless chicken. It is so strong. My mouth is watering of how strong and how like tasteless it was, and ooh. Yeah. I know I didn't change my thing. I'm placing these blocks down. I know it looks weird. I know. I'm placing this stuff down. We're gonna go back to the view in a second. Just give me a fraction of a second, y'all. Two blocks and then the staircases. And then the slabs on top of that. Your stomach is going to thank you later, Jack. I don't know if that's what you say in terms of thankful. Okay, so now we need to place some full blocks around it. I know this might be a little bit annoying for people that are watching, but this is I should have grabbed like dirt blocks so I could see this a lot easier. Or do this a lot easier, because usually dirt is my scaffolding. Oh, shoot. I'm not trying to make an XP farm, brother. I'm not trying to make an XP farm, brother. The serotonin, the stuff that makes hot peppers, is classified as neurotoxin. Oh, George. Oh, no. I'm not trying to build that, bruh. I guess it's not the end of the world thing. I guess it's not the end of the world. I just... Yeah. Well, at least you have the blocks. Yeah. I do it at blocks. I was trying to build a mob farm where the mobs just drop down. Now, what I'm thinking in my head right now, Jack and Liam, is how can I improve this to be a normal mob farm? And how I could do this is if I put some sticky pistons here, 2 sticky pistons here, 2 sticky pistons here, I can retract these hoppers. And I can have them drop down a little farther. And then they could die in another set of hoppers for a normal farm. So it's not really that big of a deal. I just don't have I don't have a lot of sticky pistons right now. And I don't have a lot of redstone. So I guess it's not really the end. It's not the end of the world like Liam is saying. I can literally... There goes one of my blocks all the way down into the cavern. Yeah, we're trying to make it half. Isn't that what it is right now? This way the mobs won't be able to see you. Okay. It's the end of the world as we know it, and I'm feeling fine. That's what an XP farm is. No, I'm talking about like a mob farm where all the mobs just drop and instantly die. Okay, now make this tube 22 blocks tall. And then there was a small little word in the bottom right-hand corner, so I couldn't read it. If you see this, say XP farm, and I'll give you a heart. It says 22i. I'm going to count that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. This is why we count this stuff, because what are you talking about 22? Are you talking about 22 from the base? Of which one? You talking about 22 that's already been built? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. So 22 from where we're currently at. Let's just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Okay, now I'm confused. Let's count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Oh my god. I'm still so confused, but it's 22 including this. This might be a very bad decision, sleeping here. You miscounted. You need an Accubus. I'm going to place a piece of water in here just in case if I fall in this tube when I die. If I fall inside the tube, I'm just going to make it there. Just in case. All right, let's do it. 22. So that means it actually is 21. I want to count this one more time before we start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. All right, bet. Let's do it. That was a little scary, I'm not going to lie. Even though there was water there, it still is going to be scary. For that to work, you're going to need a chunk loader. Yeah, we're going to be the chunk loader. We're just going to stand over here and get some XP because it's an XP farm. So, unfortunately, we just got to stay in here. It's not the end of the world. I still need XP regardless, I guess, but... This is probably going to be our waypoint of finding our house and our farm and all that stuff. I meant to place all those blocks down, fill up my inventory, and then go from there, but I guess I didn't think that went through. That's why I left that chunk there. So 22 tall. That's where we're at. Place some solid blocks in the corners. Okay, that's easy enough to follow. Replace the middle blocks with stairs. Why didn't you just tell us to do that in the first place? Accubus. Everyone needs an Accubus. An Accubus. I'm so happy that I placed water down there because I 100% know I'm going to slip into this. I also know that I could fall and die to even that down there, our little platform. So I have to be careful. There's a lot of water next to us. So if I do fall this way, I have a chance to slip. Now put 4 ladders here in the middle. Did I bring those 4 ladders with me? I did. All right, perfect. Now use your slabs and go out 7 by 2 of the sides. We're going to have to cut. We're going to need a... Damn, I need an elytra and shit. This is also why you watch a tutorial before you start building something massive. It's called Obcus. What? Let me, okay, we're going to YouTube this, Liam.
Hey YouTube, today we are learning a completely useless skill. How to use an abacus. Because as a
Abacus,
owner,
oh.
if there is a
3,
zombie apocalypse
4,
outside,
5,
and
6,
everything has
7.
gone crap, and the computers don't work, and the zombies have eaten all of the pencils and paper and the calculators, and it's all just been shot to death, and you still need to run your business, the trusty abacus will get you through. Hey guys, Eddie Hood here, and you are watching The Profitable Entrepreneur. We are dedicated to helping you build a business.
What did he say?
Will
Abacus?
set you free, and today is a little silly because we're learning how to use an abacus, a 2,000-year-old calculator. Why? I don't know. It just sounds like something fun to do. I found.
Sounds like something fun to do. That is the greatest YouTube. That sounds like half of my YouTube streams. After that, build 2-block high wall around here. Okay. I wish I brought some dirt up here. Not gonna lie. Now, the question is, if it's 2,000 years old, does that mean Liam was calculating on one of these things? Toxic, Claude. Stop being toxic. Now, the question is, I don't know. The question is, by the way, Zach, I hope you feel better. But does Zach have one of those? I feel like he would have one. I really feel like he would have one in his office just to get, like, I feel like Zach is such a good people person. Like, if for some reason, now I don't know what the reason would be or why there would be this, but I'm going to say it. So I feel like Zach, you know, he's pretty high up boss, right? He's pretty high up there on the totem pole. I feel like he would have one of those in his office if for some random chance a kid came into his office with their parents. Like, he'd be like, here you go, play with this. I feel like Zach would be like he would just have something like that there. Like, play with this. It's not a toy, but, you know, then the kid would play with it like, oh, you know, this is, I can do math. And then Zach's like, ha, one day you can come work for me. I feel like that's because that's his vibe for like at least YouTube, and I know YouTube's different than his personal life, but I really feel like I could see that happening. Like, oh, you could play, you could be like me one day or something. You could be like your dad one day. You could be like your mom one day, and they're like, it's like a child. Like, it's like one of those corny jokes that is like only like a dad joke. I think that would be hilarious. I don't know if that's true, but I think that would be hilarious in my personal opinion, okay? Oh, man. Well, it's not funny if you laugh at your own jokes. It is funny. User slabs to connect these sides. We need to go down and get our slabs. Oh, you know what a perfect way to get up is that I completely forgot? Is I could use my water. I have 2 buckets of water. Speaking of likes, where are the likes at? Didn't you see like the video? What are you talking about? I didn't see you like the video. What are you talking about? This video? This guy's video? I 100% did. The tutorial one? I think I liked it with my display capture on. But the other one, no, I definitely did not. I did not like the Abaca one. I did not like that dance. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did. I want to be a smart bling bong. I'm going to tell you, this is very scary, not in terms of the height as Liam is commenting on. The scary part is this. I'm going to be standing up here, and if we fall into the tube, we should be fine, right? We'll be fine because of the water. But what is scary is if we fall into the tube and this thing is operating and mobs are spawning on this, we are going to be in a bling blong of trouble. Like, if mobs are spawning here and we fall down the water pipe and we're going to be in a world of trouble. Like, I can guarantee you that. All right, watch this, Liam. Clip it or die. 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 We hit literally the bottom of the ocean. Look at that water tripping down. Trickling down. Bloop, 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 bloop. I just don't know what we're going to do with all these trapdoors. Oh, I know exactly what we're going to do with these trapdoors. They're going to make it so the mobs can walk across them. I know what we're doing now. You can only sleep at night or in thunderstorms. Perfect. Look at that. I am so disappointed in myself that I used this out of dirt blocks. I'm not going to lie. I will tell you that. I really do wish I built that out of cobblestone. And with that being said, that ain't going to change today's episode or stream. You're going to out it. You're going to out it on TikTok? You're going to put it on TikTok. I know exactly what you meant. No, I'm not putting that on TikTok. No, I'm going to put the beginning where I almost died to the creeper and the zombie at the beginning. Or the spider at the beginning. That's going to go on TikTok. I try to make every live stream. And I put them on YouTube, by the way, too. They're on YouTube Shorts. It is so weird. I will tell you this. It is so weird. On TikTok, my first hardcore TikTok got like 28 likes, but like 300 views. My second one got it got like 18 likes and like 500 likes. It slowly got up to like 24 now or something like that. But how can I get less likes but more views? It doesn't make sense. It's by watch time. It's by this and that. This is the same thing with my YouTube Shorts. Like, putting anything on YouTube Shorts is like guaranteeing you like 100 views, like Zach said. And I wasn't even trying to put them on YouTube. I was just doing them because I already made a TikTok Shorts just for fun. I'm literally only doing those for fun. And then I put the other one on there, and I'm like, dude, what's the point of even what's even live streaming? Just make some random shorts and just call it a day. That's how I got so many subscribers. When it originally came out, I got like 1,500 to like 1,500 subscribers just by shorts. And I lose like 100 subscribers every month from that. Maybe not 100, maybe like 25. I like on YouTube how they have the watch page. Like if you go to my channel or Zach's channel or somebody's channel, it now separates them to short videos. But as a content creator, it still shows the shorts as a video. And it's so annoying. They should make it in the content creator page, shorts. Because I want to know what just my shorts are doing. I don't care about my videos and the shorts together. I want to just know what my shorts are doing or what my videos are doing. That's what I think is very annoying. Now it's time to place the water. Place slabs here and waterlog them. Do the same for every side. Now place the trapdoors on the side and open them. That's exactly what I thought. I thought I built this in FredCraft by myself. I thought I came up with my own original design, which I knew it wasn't original, but it's like I'm pretty sure I thought I made a design like this before, and I guess I did. All right, so we need to get ourselves a bunch of water. This is going to take some time to do because we got to keep swimming up here. But it's way easier now that we have this instead of like going up the thing and gotta do that a couple more times. Who subs and unsubs? Right, you would think that people, especially I'll tell you this. People don't do that on purpose. People subscribe like I do and follow on TikTok. You will follow and subscribe because you saw their TikTok and it's funny. It's short. It's right to the point. You see the highlight. But they don't see like 90% of the stream of us going up a damn waterfall. You will never see that on no TikTok. You'll probably see that on mine if I die by that way or something else, but it's or a short. You won't ever see, like, you can't blame people for that. It is annoying. It is annoying though. I tell this to people. Or I don't tell this to people, but this is what I think. I try not to subscribe to anybody for a couple reasons, unless this. If you get my subscription, first off, my subscriptions are private. I do that to protect myself because what happens if I accidentally subscribe to somebody in like 10 years? They become crazy. I don't know, but I subscribe to people, if they are subscribed to me and they produce content and they have been here for a while. For example, I'm subscribed to you, Liam. I'm subscribed to Zach. I'm subscribed to Have a Metal Pedal. I'm subscribed to people that subscribe to me and they make content. Now, if you just randomly subscribe to me today and say sub for sub, I am not subscribing to you. I never will subscribe to you just for that. I'm not subscribing to somebody just because a sub for sub. I only will subscribe to people that I know and that they make good content. If it's like you come to my stream and you just ask for a sub, I'm not gonna really sub. I don't think I'm gonna sub back, really. I'll like your videos, I'll comment on your videos, but I won't. I only subscribe to people outside of that is that they make good content that I like and they make good content that I like and that I'm into. There has been times there where I have unsubscribed from people because I don't like their content anymore. A, because they changed as a person, or if they've changed games or something like that, or was just that slight chance in time that I really enjoyed their content. Now that's where I'm telling you that I'm very similar to some people that randomly subscribe to people because I really like your shorts and I really like some of your streams, but I really don't think we're like a good fit. Like we could be friends, but it's not like I'm gonna listen to your streams and stuff like that. I don't like you that much. You make good content. I like your things, but I don't like you that much. There's a lot of people like that. That I do that for. It takes me a while to sub to a channel. Yeah, I will tell you that it takes me a while to sub for a channel. Overall, I want to stay to it. I want to stay on to it. Like GTA role-playing videos, I absolutely love GTA role-playing videos, but if they're not a part of the GTA role-playing server that I'm a part, or not, I'm not a part of it because I would be making videos, or live streaming it. But or if they're not part of OCRP, me being subscribed to a GTA role-playing video or a YouTuber, it's just nearly impossible. Because there's no point in me investing myself personally into another GTA content creator. Because you're not even watching, like, I don't know how to say it. You're not even a part of the people that I even watch. I can't manage 2 different things at a time. Why don't you think I do like 6 different Minecraft series at a time? By the way, I swear to God, the guy only said we needed 4 Remember how the guy said we needed only 4 staircases to build this? He said we only needed 4 staircases to build this. Dude, there is 4 here. Wait, I'm pretty sure he said 4 at the beginning of this tutorial. There's 8 here. There's 8 here, and then there's 2 at the bottom. Like, bro, What is it? I really do enjoy the tutorial videos by this guy, but and I've used them a lot, but I'm like, that is always the most annoying thing. I mean, they're in creative mode, so you cannot blame them. They're making a video that you are not going to do yourself. Like, you cannot blame. But it is annoying when they say it's something and it's actually more. That's why I always build stuff with dirt and other blocks, because I really don't know how many... Like, if it says how many blocks it's going to be, I always grab extra. I will never exactly grab the correct amount, except for, like, hoppers and chests, because those you can get pretty close, and plus those are subjective to change. Like, you can change the amount of hoppers you're going to use. You can use more or less. Like, this is just a very simple setup. Like, you can go more crazy in terms of hoppers. All right, it's getting pretty close to nighttime here, so I do want to try to get to our bed, and I do want to get to our bed. And I guess while we're here, I'm going to throw in some water on this ladder. So if I need to get up to this side, which I will later, I can just go up it. Maybe it's a generation thing. I don't sub to somebody for a while. Yeah, no, it might be a generational thing. People just subscribe because it's cool content. They think that all their entire life... Like, for example, when I post those highlights and people come from those highlight videos, it's obviously already old. But for this entire live stream, how many times have I been close to dying? Twice? The live stream before that, once. The other live stream, I almost died to snow. You think I was going to die to snow? I didn't know that was how that worked, but there was no way in hell I was going to die to snow. There was no way I'm going to die to snow. I'll put that water there later. If you can kind of like swim up this, it's very hard to do because you seem to like fall out of it more. Unless you're just gonna have to really kind of like rotate yourself while you're going up this, or you're gonna fall down. So I try not to be as super risky. All right, perfect. I do love that like little building quickness. Now it's time to place trapdoors on these platforms to prevent spiders from spawning. They should be placed in this pattern. Okay, that is going to be very hard for me to remember, so I'm just going to bring that to my other monitor. All right. Do I do that for all the sides? Do it for every platform. All right. I want to make sure that they are the same. Okay, so these two sides are the exact same. Like, you don't have to do any crazy pattern. And then on that side, it's the same thing, too. I'm not going to read any comments for a second, so please bear with me. No spiders? Dude, that's why the other mob farm was so much better, because spiders would spawn. Tell me I'm gonna get creepers, at least. Oh my god. This is why you watch the tutorial, boys and girls. This is why, as an adult, I tell you to prevent as much things as possible from happening to your life, and I do it every single time in damn Minecraft. Repeat the same thing, mistakes. That is annoying. That is so annoying. How do you prevent this, Claude? Watch the video before you start live streaming. Brother! Mama! Ooh. I didn't mean to make you cry. This time tomorrow, carry on, carry on. It doesn't really matter. It's too late. My time is gone. And there's shivers down my spine. Body's aching all the time. Maybe it's a generation thing. I was going to say, don't you want spiders? I do want spiders. The only issue with this thing is, Liam, if spiders spawn in here, they're not gonna fall down. Spiders need a 3 hole thing, so they just can't even. They won't work. That is so flipping annoying because that's exactly what I wanted. I was building this for the damn scaffolding. Am I going to make multiple levels? Now that's done, just make another layer like the one you just made. Make a platform with the slabs. Oh my. Then place the trap doors. How many times are we doing this? Are we do this 3 more times? Like 3 more levels? Or build a 2-block wall around that? This one's a 2. The other one was 3. And that's done. Build a slab roof to close off this farm. I'm not putting slabs there. Maybe I have to. That's it. Your farm is done. I guess this is a lot cheaper. Oh, I swear to God, if there's a lighting glitch with this thing... What was it? A creeper? Was it the thing that I did with Zach, or was it a different world? I believe. No, it was a FredCraft Season 1. I made a thing, and there was a lighting glitch in there. And I don't even know why there was. So my creeper farm only actually worked at nighttime. Ridiculous. Well, we're still going to get every other mob in here except for spiders. Not exactly what we really want. Unfortunately, it's just going to have to do. We're only on episode 5. Holy bling blong. I didn't realize that we were only... I thought we were way farther on this series. I thought we were on like episode 100 now. Nope, Claude, you just gotta survive 90... Well, really. 96 episodes still to go, Claude. You are not out of the woods yet. Hey, our farm is almost done growing down there. You see that? Oh, there won't be Endermen either, which is good. There will not be Endermen. Will mobs spawn on slabs like that? I guess they will. I like kind of making the outlines and then like filling it in. It's kind of like brain dead work. Birch is, by the way, one of the ugliest trapdoors I've ever seen in my entire life. So congratulations, Birch, for being ugly. Once again. And the mob farm is almost done too. It is. It is. And we might actually see it start working here soon. I don't want it to work right now, to be honest with you. Because I don't want any mobs coming up here and bling-blonging our stuff up. You can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Thank you, Minecraft. I clearly know that. Trying to sleep because it's almost nighttime. That water's coming down slowly but surely. What do Endermen get you? Endermen get us ender pearls and dirt. Or grass blocks, depending on what they grab. Sand blocks. Endermen pick whatever Endermen pick up. They don't really pick up a lot of things. But the things that they can pick up is what you can get. And ender pearls are the most valuable thing that Endermen are worth. Because obviously you can get... It's not like it's easy to get a grass block, but... You at least... can get that... I mean, ender pearls are hard to get. You can go to the nether and get a bunch of ender pearls quickly, too. Gosh, bling blong it. Alright, we're going to open these trap doors up. So we don't have to come back down here. We did nothing with our fortune pickaxe, by the way, today. And we're not going to. But it was a cool idea. Because I'm going to finish this up and we're going to see if how this works. And then Claude is going to yeet and eat some chicken. I saw some Kentucky Fried Chicken sitting out there. But we're going to finish this build up first. don't you need ender pearls? We do need ender pearls, yes, but endermen with this farm, so endermen don't like water and endermen do not like projectiles. So endermen cannot die by water. Well, they can die by water, yes, but they can't die by arrows. So endermen won't touch water. Endermen would be like cats. They don't want to touch water. Minecraft cats are different, but they will not touch water. So this farm wouldn't even work. Enderman farms work a little differently. You can make those in the end, or you can make them in the nether. But they're better in the end because you can obviously do it in void land and stuff like that. That might be how I die and end a series, because you're just hanging out in the void and you like could die real quickly in that. Like, it's very weird. But Enderman, it's not like you need ender pearls at that point. You really don't need some. You get to a point in Minecraft where making a farm for an. This is where people might be a little bit upset at me, but you get to a point in Minecraft where you don't need some of the farms that you're making. Why do you need a million ender pearls like so late in a game sometimes? I just never have understood that. Some people are making, like, why are you making an ender pearl farm? Like, what's the point? Like, you've already conquered the end. You don't need ender pearls anymore. The hardest part is getting the original 16. After that, you don't ever really need ender pearls ever after that. From my playing of the game, maybe you do, but it's just like, what are you doing? But I guess then they say it's for XP, it's for this or that. Hey, if you want to build a farm like that, I don't care. Y'all do what you do, but I am not wasting my time on building like the huge Enderman farm for no reason. Maybe you'll see me regret those words in about a year or two from now. But at this current moment, I just don't see why you would need it. All right, by the way, I'm looking at the video on pause. I need to pay attention while placing these down, so just bear with me for a second. The text is over the one spot I need to actually look, so that's kind of annoying. I think it's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then there's one like here. And there's like one here. And then there's like one here. And then there's like one here. There's like one here and here and here and like here. And then like here. And then like here. And then like here. I think that's good. Then we gotta do the opposite on this side, because this is the funnest. This pattern is annoying as heck. It is so annoying. I do not like it. It's gonna make it super efficient, but it is very annoying to build. I guess what you gotta worry about or realize is you only gotta do this one time, Liam. One time, and then you don't have to do it ever again. So you might as well do it right the first time, huh? Might as well do it right the first time. Okay, and then what is this? Then we got to place the blocks up. Too tall, and then a slab on top of that. All right, now I can read your guys' comments. Maybe they ate all the chicken from you. Well, the chicken was never really mine. Whether they did, I would be low-key a little sad. No one, I don't know why people, I never used to be a dark meat kind of guy, but I really do like thighs. I guess I always like thighs. But um yeah, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken thighs. Damn. No, that's a thigh. Minecraft. We've been streaming for 2 hours and 48 minutes and 17 seconds, and we've heard only 2 Minecraft songs. What's the boom boom? Liam, what are you eating tonight? I like to know what people are eating. I love when people give me the details, the foods. That's why I like the food reviews so much. That's why I like making the food reviews so much, because I love to know what people are eating. I know food is like the greatest thing of all time. So yeah, if you don't mind, shall you share with the class what you should be eating? Not share, but I mean like share the information. All right, it's getting nighttime. We got to go back down and sleep. I don't know if I can get up that high. Yeet! Drowned! I love thighs too, but KFC thighs are too small. KFC's thighs are small. I will agree with you on that. I had Pizza Hut wings last night and some left over, and I had some pasta and chips. Oh my god. Oh my god. Leftover wings sometimes just hit so different. I feel like a construction worker when I go up this thing, like an elevator. I mean, it is a water elevator, but I feel like a construction worker. We just chilling. The best gifts that I've ever gotten was a family size original Oreos. I know we're not just talking about random stuff. I still got some left. I got them for Valentine's Day. God, they are so good. Oreos are just so good. I guess it's because it's in my closet and my room just doesn't get heat. Based on where it is located in the house. Like, it just doesn't get heat here. But it is so flipping good. Like, they're cold. Like, they're cold cookies. Like, they're cold Oreos. It's just awesome. I mean, it does get heat in my room, but from where It's just not like consistent. It's not like a direct event to it. I don't know how to say that. Explain that any other way. Oh, what a wonderful live stream. We are placing slabs down. Minecraft has a slab. It is half of a normal size block. Claude, can I just use normal size blocks for this build? Technically, you could. But these are bottom slab blocks, so nothing will spawn on them, so you don't need to use torches, saving you more resources. But if you use normal blocks, you would have to use torches, or carpets, or more trapdoors, or something else that prevents a mob from spawning. But Claude, you used slabs on there and you said mobs don't spawn on slabs. No, I said mobs don't spawn on bottom slabs. Top slabs they can spawn on because technically the game recognizes a top slab as a full block for mob entities, but not the entities of players. Claude, in that theory, why couldn't you just place a slab down where those trapdoors are? I have no idea why we didn't just place slabs there. That is a really good question. It probably... There's a really good question. Probably because it is easier to see in a tutorial video using a trapdoor instead of a slab. And I think it's also easier in it. Well, by the way, you need these trapdoors there because the mobs think this is a floor here, so they think they can walk across that. They will always think they can cross across that, but oh, maybe we don't place the slabs there because then the mobs would just get kind of clustered together in there, become a cluster bling blong. Because technically they see half slabs, but they don't see the trapdoors. Because they don't see trapdoors. Mobs do not see trapdoors. They can't see through them, but they can walk over. I don't know the mechanics. And now, technically, the farm is done. 2 hours and 55 minutes and 2 seconds. So let's see how many mobs have spawned. Claude has lost it. Not yet, Liam. We still need to change this ladder with cobblestone. We're going to do that eventually. I could also just put a piece of water here and just delete this entire thing. Because what's the point of having the ladder if I could just use a water bucket? Water is safe. What's the point of even having this here? There's no point of having this here. Claude has lost its slow claps. Thank you. Thank you. We do what we can every once in a while. We are putting water down. This is an eternity. They told us to get so many blocks, Liam, and we didn't even use a gosh dang we didn't even use half of these. We didn't even use half of these, Liam. Why do we have this so many birch trap doors, Liam? All right, how long does this take to work now? Because if I did all this work... Make sure to place some torches to prevent mobs from spawning. Having loot isn't necessary, but it will help you get more loot. Having looting isn't necessary, but it will help you get more loot. Okay. There's no with a sword. I recommend putting render distance to 5. Simulation distance to 5 as well. I'll wait here for a while so you can see the farm works. When using the farm, don't shift or the creepers might... Don't shift, the creepers might see you. As you can see, it gets a lot XP. Gets you a lot of XP. Well, thank you so much, Voltrox. We're going to copy this. Voltrox. We're going to put this in the description down here. So if you guys want to do that. Did you read above comments? I did not read any comments. Maybe we'll get a carrot. Maybe we'll get a carrot out of this. I lost one of my ladders. That's fine, I guess. Now I'm curious on what did I miss out on. I should comment on this guy's video. I'll say thanks. I see people commenting saying the slabs let light in. Bedrock issues, that sort of stuff. It's getting nighttime as well here too. Let's see what we got from here. We got some cobblestone. That's just from our thing before. But we have some rotten flesh, some bones, some arrows, and some gunpowder. I don't know why there's isn't more coming, but it's because they have to customly walk. How can you make this automatic? Well, you can't really make it super automatic in terms of what we would think is automatic. But how you would do that so you don't have to kill them for XP is mobs will die at 23 blocks. That's why I was very specific on when I counted those multiple times. Mobs will die at 23 block fall. So if you wanted them to die instantly, all we would have to do is literally go down 1 block here. And the mob should instantly fall and instantly die. So what we did here is we just got to build that down. We just got to build that down 1. And we're good to go. I'm going to build it down 2 just in case. Because now mobs spawn with armor. And mobs spawn with armor. You know, you can't kill them. Or they don't instantly die. Like, because they have the metal boots on. So you might have to make it a little farther, but for this necessary needs, this is more than enough. And we got ourselves all the way to the top of XP. Just by... We got us to 31 levels of XP. That easy. Not exactly what I wanted. But it is more than helpful right now. So we're going to take a nap. And we're just going to... Now that that's built and that's kind of finished and we're kind of done with this... really don't need to leave this chest here, to be honest with you. But I'm going to leave these supplies here just in case if I ever needed them. I needed to ever do anything. I lost a ladder in here. Here it is. I'm just going to throw a ladder here so next time I go up I could take it with me. Or maybe I could just throw it in the chest because I feel like I'm going to knock that down and just build a... out of cobblestone. I don't need it to be built out of cobblestone, but I can honestly just have the water floating there. It really isn't the end of the world for that. You just want to make sure, by the way, when you do kill those guys eventually, you will get enough swords so you can just use... Well, maybe not. No, that's the zombie pigman. You will get enough swords, some swords, so you can just keep making swords or just use the swords that are in the thing. Okay, let's take a look at this and let's start harvesting some of our stuff. And let's try to see if we can get ourselves a Fortune 3 book. I've been saying that for a couple of streams. I don't know if we're going to be exactly able to do that or not, but we're going to try our best. And we're going to we're going to harvest all these crops. We're going to place all the crops down. So we're going to stream for a little longer here and just see what's going on. Okay, so there are mobs spawning over here and blowing up my pumpkins because they want to be bling blongs, which is very annoying, to be honest with you. That is very annoying because they keep breaking my stuff. Oh, you know what the trapdoors? I could place some of those trapdoors down here, but those trapdoors look so hideous, I don't even want to ruin my farm. Even though this is a temporary farm, I don't even want to ruin it. That's how hideous those things are. Is there any cobblestone just lying around here that I could pick real quick? Like, I just need to pick a couple pieces of cobblestone so I can make an axe. Oh my god, there's copper. I need 3 pieces of cobblestone. Thank you. What happens if a creeper explodes? Well, if a creeper explodes, it actually isn't the end of the world for your farm. But it might be the end of the world for you. And the issue is if one creeper explodes, you might not die with protection 4 armor. But that's a mob farm where they don't instantly die and it's an XP farm. So one creeper could explode. Isn't really the end of the world. But what happens if there's like 8 creepers in there? Then it will be the end of the world for you. It's kind of like a nuclear factory. You know, it might, if a nuclear factory doesn't explode, you're probably going to be okay. But if it explodes, you're probably going to have an absolute nightmare for the rest of your life. If you survive. Of course, if you survive. You might be asking, why do we need reeds? Reeds are for one thing only. Paper! Making money. We can make some paper out of this. Alright, we're going to harvest all these crops. Wow, look at how long... So, this wheat was not loaded in while we were messing around up there. Or something. All these grew, so I guess maybe the wheat was not in that render distance. This is going to take some time to do this. What's with the pumpkins? Well, the pumpkins making money. That's what it is, my guy. We're never going to have to worry about food ever again after this moment. So congratulations, everybody. I need a smoker now. Potatoes is what we're going to be eating for a long time until we, well, I don't know how long we're going to be going for. I mean, eventually we'll probably just have, eventually probably just going to have, golden carrots again, but as of right now, that's what we're going to be eating. Until we unlock it. And poisonous potatoes, I still know, I think you do something with potions with them, but, like, I don't know. Liam says pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie, I think pumpkin pie is a pretty efficient one to eat in terms of food in Minecraft, but I don't know, I'm not saying I don't know how to make it, but I don't think it's good in terms of, like, you gotta get, like, sugar, and then you have to go, like, and then you have to, like, get, like, I think milk, maybe. Potatoes, you just throw them in the oven, you're done. Done. You don't have to do anything other than that. Zach Daily Games, thanks for coming out to the live stream. We have been watching. I'm Clover Chicago, and a real friend of me. So I'm luck. Whew, now that he's gone. How are you feeling, Zach? I hope you were feeling A-okay, my fine fellow. Look who's here. Zach! That's what I'm saying. I know it's a little later of a stream. Are you streaming today, Zach? I know you were feeling sick, but just curious. You know what? I will tell you this. When I was homesick for, like, as a kid, and even as an adult, watching streams while you're sick is not fun, but watching streams while you're sick hits different. It hits different. Oh, by the way, Zach, we have built an XP farm. Not exactly what we wanted, but Claude didn't read the tutorial, read the words, or watch the video. But we watched the video live, and we have a XP farm. So, yeah, we are a little bit fancy now. A little bit fancier. All right, we're going to start growing beetroots. I know. I think wheat is just a little bit inefficient to trade with as of this current moment. So, we're just going to do that. I would like to have, honestly, 3 fields or 4 fields with all different crops. But I don't know if that's a now thing or a later thing. An off-stream thing. I don't really want to play this off-stream because it's hardcore. If I die, I'm dead. We need a villager trading hall, yes. I do need that, Liam. 100% need a trading hall. We have technically somewhat of a trading hall right now, but it really isn't a thing. Oh, yeah, that's why you were asking the pumpkins what they're for. Yeah, I kept just saying they're money, but no, yeah. You're going to trade with the villagers, 100%. The only thing I don't think they trade is bamboo, and thank God they don't trade with bamboo, because bamboo would be broken. That thing grew within, like, by the time I placed it down. Alright, we need food, though, so I'm going to start cooking some potatoes. And then I'm going to grab all of our wheat and all of our pumpkins. And we're going to take our sugar cane. And we're going to make paper. Maybe we'll make a pumpkin pie. I forgot how you make a pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie. 1 pumpkin, 1 sugar, 1 egg. Don't have any eggs. We're getting paper. Look at me now. Look at me now. Eee. Fresher than a cow. Are you going to make an epic trading hall and breeding farm, 100% we're going to do that. 100% we're going to do that. Mr. Busco asked me in the last live stream if we're doing a farm, and I told him that there was cows here, and I instantly bred them. I think pigs now eat anything other than carrots, which they do. They actually eat potatoes. But we're going to just grow these guys as quickly as possible and just kind of get that stuff going. Now, we do have farmer villagers here, and farmer villagers are pretty legit, as y'all know. Upgrade, please. But I want to break them down, but we just don't have potions at this current point. We could probably trade potions with some other guys, but we just don't have that resources right now. Carrots, we have no carrots. This guy does pumpkins, though. So I'm going to wait for him to upgrade, and then eventually these guys should be trying to sell me some melons. Okay, perfect. We don't have any melons. We're not trading any melons at this current moment. But all those guys will eventually have a melon trade or some sort of trade like that. A melon or a pumpkin. They will all have something like that. So maybe we should start doing our melons soon. Melons are actually relatively simple to grow. We'll see. We'll see. Let me grab my hoe and we'll find out from here. We have some emeralds. We have some books. We need to get a fortune thing, and we need an anvil, which I don't know if I have any iron at home because I haven't been to the house in a minute. I'm curious. Will the nitwit want to take some of my emeralds, or they're actually that bling blong where they don't care? I guess they really don't care. All right, come over here. I have stuff to trade with you. Wheat, pumpkins, perfect. I got no XP from this man. There we go. More pumpkins. They refreshed their trades twice. Okay, look at this. Emeralds. I thought expert was the highest they could go. Maybe there is one more. But look at this. Melons and pumpkins. Melons is really not the best, most efficient way to doing that, but it is still a good way to get, I mean, it's free money. Yeah, the melons are easy. Apples. This guy sells apples. We got to keep this guy alive because apples is what we're going to need for trading with these guys and, you know, breaking their trades down later on. If you don't know that, at least. Because obviously we need to cure them and go back and forth and that sort of stuff. This is a nitwit, and I really want to kill him and get rid of him, so I'm just going to kind of block him in. Maybe he'll die. Hopefully he dies. I don't know. We'll find out. Carrots. We don't have any carrots. Wheat. Only one of those guys trades for beetroots. Okay, we have 56 emeralds. 56 emeralds is quite a lot of emeralds. We need an anvil, though, still. I don't believe we have enough iron for that now. But we have a Fortune 3 book. Congratulations. Thank you. Oh, and I forgot. Hold on. Before I forgot, I got to start trading with some of these guys for paper. I'm eating a salad for dinner. My dad yesterday got this huge wedge salad, Zach. So, and it looked phenomenal. Like, oh my goodness. Look at this, look at this, look at this. 30, now he's selling them for 30. He has a deal for me. Unfortunately, I cannot take that deal for you, my fine fellow, but I do appreciate you offering it. But now we have, oh, look at, he even went lower now. I actually just have enough emeralds to get this. I already have a Fortune 3 book. Do I need another Fortune 3 book? I don't. Well, if I die, I'm dead, so I really don't need another book. But I can maybe get a mending now. And then I need an unbreaking. Is this the mending guy? Or is this this is the prop protection guy? Is protection guy. And I don't need another protection book because I don't have don't have. What's it called? Mending 32. All right, perfect. Wow, we're stacked up. Stacked up. We definitely need to make this a little bit more efficient, though, the trade with some of these guys. Look at this. Trade's already reset, so let's grab some more money. Not much money. It's still, they are still robbing us at this current point, but one day we are going to come back and rob all these guys of everything they ever owned. And we're going to take all of their money. We're going to... It's a little too dark, a little too deep, a little too early on. But these guys sell apples, so I'm very happy. Come here. All right. Well, we still need more resources, and after 3 hours of waiting, it doesn't seem like we got much, but we did get our first mending book, our first efficiency, or our first mending book, and fortune 4. So I'm very, 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 very happy about that. And I kind of want to start working on another farm over here. I don't know exactly how that's going to work. So let's just throw all of this stuff in here. And where's my bucket of water? It's here. I guess while we're here, right? Maybe we should start working on the melon farm. We should probably start working on the melon farm. We'll have the water run on this side, and we'll have the water run on this side. When I tried to get efficiency for a villager, it took forever. Yeah, I want to, I do want to do that. Get efficiency, but right now there's no point in me getting efficiency at this early game because I don't have a beacon. So that's the only reason why we're not going for efficiency right now. One day we will. One day we will 100% get it. I think Claude needs a mending building. You could zombify your farmer villagers, and it would help you a lot. Plus, you already have a church. Did you go into the Nether yet? No, I did not go into the Nether yet. Yeah, that's the one thing that I'm struggling with is, I just need to go to the Nether, and I need to get to the. I need to start. I need to get those. Start making potions, and I just don't have a blaze powder yet. And I don't have what's it called? What time are you streaming tomorrow? Tomorrow I'm going to be streaming late or not at all. I won't be able to give a time yet because I don't know what time I'm going to get home. I got to drive all the way out in the middle. It's not nowhere, Indiana, but I got to drive pretty far tomorrow. Goodness me, I've goofed this up again. But I got to drive pretty far tomorrow, so I actually don't know what time I'm streaming tomorrow. So I will at everyone in the Discord. I can at you when I have a time. And I will premiere it on YouTube once I 100% know. Unfortunately, I just don't know at this current moment. If I get home, yeah, see, it's just it's basketball games, and it's playoff basketball. So it's like you would assume a basketball game at this time, and then it's like it's playoff basketball, so it's gonna, people are trying, people are taking all their timeouts. I guess that's one of the worst things about. I've heard of one instance, and I only heard of this the other day from one of our commentators. It is out of the millions of basketball games that he watched and commentated, only one time has following out ever worked. Like, bro, what? Or not fouling out, but fouling. Like, I was just, like, baffled. Like, why are we sitting here? The game... Y'all are down by 20 points. Why are we fouling? That is the worst feeling of when I'm watching a basketball game or producing a basketball game, is when the team is losing by so many points. They're sitting there fouling. There's 20 seconds on the clock, and they're down by 15 points. They need to get, like, 6 3-point shots in this amount of time. Bro, what? All right, let's go back home and let's see what's going on over there. Obviously not much is going on. Nothing probably at all. But I need to grab some melons and I want to grab some iron. Throw that in our pickaxe. And maybe we could do, depending on what time I get home tomorrow, which, let me just do the math in my head real quickly on what time I could get home tomorrow. If everything ends on time. Maybe if everything ended on time, it'd probably be like 8 or 9 tomorrow night. Central Standard Time. Zach, he has to use a... God, I just said it right earlier. I still even have the video pulled up.
On this thing in the office. So you can use this to do, multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, all of that stuff. We're going to start with addition. Each row is a placeholder. So these are the ones, the tens, the hundreds, the thousands, the 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, and the billions. So this thing can really go quite high. Now, if you're adding, all you do, we're going to do an easy one real quick. We'll do 8 plus 7. These are the ones, so we're going to count over 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we add 7. 1, 2. Because I'm out of ones, I trade all of them for a 10, and I keep going. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 8 plus 7 is 10, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or 15. Pretty fancy, right? Okay, let's do a harder one. Let's do, 130 plus 41. 130 plus 41. So that means we've got to start up here in the hundreds. We're going to add 100 and then 3 tens. That's my 130. Now to add 41, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4 of the tens plus a 1. That gives me 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 171. 171. This thing's fancy. I'm throwing away my calculator. I'm just going to use this from now on. Alright guys, multiplication is a little bit different. We still have placeholders for each of the rungs here, but it's kind of mirrored. So let's do an easy one. Let's do 8 times 7. So notice that I'm using the top and the bottom now. This is still my ones placeholder, but now this is also going to be a ones placeholder because we're using single digit numbers times single digit numbers. Okay, the way this works is for every one on the top I push over, I got to have a group of 8 down here. Now the first one I pushed over, I've already got 8, so I'm done. Next, I'll push that over, and I gotta count 8 more over. 1, 2, but I'm all out of ones, so I gotta switch all of them.
Okay, I'm done. Why would you tell me to look this up?
Completely useless
How do you say
skill. How to use an abacus, because as
an abacus. Thank you, Liam. I appreciate you letting me watch that. An abacus. All right, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, we have built an anvil, and it is time to enchant some stuff. Mending is the cheapest option to do first. We're going to throw that on. Next is fortune, which went up. So maybe I should have done it the other way around. We have now mending and fortune 3 on our diamond pickaxe on episode 5. So, now we're officially rich. We have 4 diamonds. But we need to do a lot of doing stuff. A lot of building, a lot of crafting, a lot of getting, a lot of eating, a lot of stuff. But before we end today's stream, I want to do one more thing before we go. Is like I was saying, I want 100% get this melon farm going. We're not going to be able to do the other farm, but I do want to get the melon farm going. I also want to start building, like, I know we're probably going to be living off of our, we're honestly probably going to be living off of our farm for a while. This probably is, I don't know if I'm going to build a house here or what. I mean, I have a house here, but I mean, maybe this is, I don't know. I really don't know what it is. But this, I'm going to leave the anvil here, and I'm not going to build an anvil anywhere else as a currently today stream. I might build one eventually. But I'm going to leave it there so that forces myself to come back and remember I have a house. It's very annoying to come back, but it reminds me I have a house. I have, crops. I have a bird sitting over there somewhere. I have a lot of stuff. Still chilling. So, yeah. And look at that nasty. It's beautiful, but it's also very nasty, just that. I wish there was a way you could, oh, can't you do wireless redstone? Isn't it a thing now? I forgot how it works, but I thought there was a way you could do it. Great stream today. Well, thank you, Liam. I appreciate it. I'm happy that we built this. We're going to go up there and get a nice thumbnail for it after we're done placing some crops down. Obviously, we got a lot of stuff to do, and I do want to do some AFKing, but it's hardcore, and I can't not AFK while streaming. I don't really want to play while I'm not streaming. I don't want to play this entire series while streaming. I could do an AFK stream, but that ain't going to be today. So, yeah, I want to do some farming. Get some of this stuff going. And then we'll go from there. We're going to keep the shield in our hand. Probably need some fences. This would be really nice, though, eventually to have this all set up to be a, like, every crop in the game can be grown over here. I don't know what the dimensions are, but it's huge. Probably could figure the dimensions out pretty quickly if I actually counted them. Claude, why are you planting melon seeds? I'm planting money seeds is what they are called. So get it right. I needed more beds, though. every 6 of these is 1 emerald. But when, like Zach's saying, once we cure the villagers, we're gonna get a lot richer real quick. All right, let's grab these sugar canes, and I'm gonna call it there. I need to get thumbnail, then we'll call it. We gotta get thumbnail, then call it. All right. So just gonna give everyone a rundown again. I know most of you have been here for this, but just to give everyone a rundown again, because my plans are all over the place. I gotta remind myself. So tomorrow, I still do not know what time we are going to be live streaming, but it's gonna be not at all, or it's gonna be very late. So if you don't see a message from me in Discord by 8 p.m. Central Standard Time, it ain't gonna happen. There will be no message all day. There will be no message all day. So if you're sitting there waiting for a message to come through, like, Claude said he's gonna message by... Claude is not gonna be messaging until like 7:45. So I really... So, not doing that because of me, because I'm gonna be at work. So I don't know. There will be a stream Sunday. If there's a stream Sunday, I will let you guys know and schedule it by Saturday nights. We're going to get a thumbnail like this. I kind of want to get a better angle or composition, but I just don't know what will be looking nice. Maybe something like this. Looks a little bit off-cantered. Oh, Jesus, that scared me. But let's see what we got from this farm. Now, I kind of want to take this away from being XP. But we still got a bunch of stuff. We got gunpowder. We got a bow and arrow already. Power 2 bow. Perfect. With arrows. Let's take those with us. Because we're going to be going mining the next live stream. So, I kind of want to make sure that we have all the resources we need, don't we? And we got enough gold boots for the nether trip when we go to the nether. Or gold armor. Just gold armor overall. But now we don't have to ever worry about literally, like, mob drops. If I need stuff, come up here and just get it. Oh god, 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 oh god. Money, money, money. Can you add back how... Can you add back how we can purchase the creeper noise? I think it is in there. You just got to type in exclamation point shop. It should be redeem space the name of the sound. It's 1,500 coins for the creeper cooldown. I wouldn't use that right now, Zach, because we're wrapping it up here. Don't use the creeper sound now, because you told me about it. You gotta... Don't use it now. That is the one time I would say the most efficient. I did say I was going to end it, but I mean, I need to... I want to try to get some of this going. That's the greatest thing about that mob farm. I will tell you that. Look at this. Quicker money.
Bruh.
Thank you for the bruh, Liam. Zach has 25,000. I think Zach has the most amount of coins of all people. Or he's or he's pretty close if it isn't him. But we never really never did a high score for that. I do like to say that my webcam is pretty legit with the lighting now that I got that thing in front. By the way, Liam, this is where my old computer is inside of that. That's a lot of creeper noises. Yeah. Yes, it is. I don't know how late it is. Oh, man. Oh, man. Well, I want to thank you, Liam and Zach and Jack and Mr. Busco for coming out to today's live stream, and Mr. Swoops as well. I want to give a special thank you to our Patreons for making these live streams possible, for our food reviews and our snack reviews and all that sort of stuff. It really helps out the channel quite a lot. So thank you so much. Yes, like I was saying, we still don't know what time it is going to be. I'm going to let you guys know in the Discord, and I will make it a public premiere. I will get the thumbnail set up tonight, and when I do know, I will schedule it. And I will at Liam and Zach Daily Games once I 100% know when it's live or scheduled, and then I'll at everyone. So right now, I don't know. Tomorrow, we will know more of a finer answer. Once again, thank you so much, Zach Daily Games, as well as Liam, for sticking to the end of today's live stream. I am Claude from Chicago, and remember, a real friendly makes their own luck. Bye!